That's right. We in L.A. All right, but I love Robin Williams. Good morning, Detroit. Good morning, Philadelphia. Good morning, Miami, New York, because you know these L.A. motherfuckers ain't up yet. Okay. Good morning, Texas. That's one of our favorite spots, Texas, because everybody in Texas, we have more people call in from Texas than anybody. You know that? Hey, guys, welcome. Oh, that's right. We in L.A. All right, but I love Robin Williams.
That's somebody's video player playing back.
Is that Paula? Paula snuck in on this show again. Hey, so you guys got a chance to get that double, man. Good morning, good morning. This is Foster's Animal World / Conversations with a Pitbull / your place to bitch and moan and laugh and giggle and just talk about everything that's on your mind. Let's be blessed this morning that we weren't flying over Malaysia or Asia somewhere. This show is brought to you by our one and only sponsor. So anybody out there that's got a business, you see this Pitbull energy drink, they paying all of our bills, so you could get part of this worldwide audience. We're everywhere. Let me just post this up and I forgot to tell people we were on. Boom, there we go. All right, so I said good morning Vietnam because I am a Vietnam vet. Robin Williams, one of the funniest guys ever in life. So Rock, which one do I drink first? Paula?
Either one of you going to be wired up.
7-Eleven ain't our damn sponsor.
No.
But they keeping me awake this morning.
But it's hot, so you might as well drink it now.
All right, so hey, you guys know, as usual, we're going to have the phone lines open for the next 4 hours. We're going to be up in this bitch, all right? We don't have any dogs in the studio today, which is a strange kind of thing, Paula. You know that? Because... you know, and maybe that's just a Friday thing, but we got to start rectifying that. But this is 2015. We're going to be off the chain. I'm so happy. Hey, if any kids are listening, what the hell? How come you ain't in school? Get your ass out of the door. Your parents are slacking, okay? Because this is an adult show for adults. All right, so if you pulling us up on the internet, if you watching this, did you see that disclaimer about 18 years old? So I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Cut the shit off, switch the fucking channel, go get your mom and bring her in the house. Because you ain't got no business watching this. Because don't you know this motherfucker here don't have no filter, okay? So what did we leave off at last week, Paula? Paula, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Cold.
Cold? Is it snowing in Missouri?
Nope. Not yet.
Not yet? Oh, shit.
Not yet.
Well, stand by. Wait a couple of minutes.
Hold on.
Hey, we got a disclaimer coming on because, you know.
The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
That was for you, Paula, because we know how hard you go in the paint, so we got to put a disclaimer on you because you just do too much.
Listen.
I'll tame it down for y'all.
Got to put a leash on you, Paula.
I haven't said a bad word or
since 5 minutes, 2 minutes
yeah,
ago.
right. Since a couple of minutes ago, man. And who knows? So, we got guests today, man. We got some great people. Paula, why don't you tell them who we got? Because, you know, I don't know. I never have notes. Okay? So, down, boy. Down. All right. Oh, that's the signal for Rock, our engineer of the day, and my partner in crime in here. He's pushing the buttons. There he is. He's like making it happen over here. That's right. There you go, boy. See, Rock is controlling the mothership connection, so we're just going to be sliding all over the universe, and everybody in 49, 50 countries. I don't know, it goes up and down from 39 to 50. So countries that are watching us, I'm sorry about that, because, actually, and this is the funny part, right? There are people, Paula, places in the world like the Ukraine and I gotta pull up some of these countries. I mean, we people are watching us in all kinds of corners of the world, right? Some of these motherfuckers are actually learning English from me.
That's why they're starting to cuss as soon as they say something.
Oh, God, I can just see them going to get that visa. I want a motherfucking passport. So the English lesson for today is we're going to learn how to say, don't touch my dog. Okay?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, that sounds like me. Okay, don't touch my dog. And now we're going to say it in English. All right, the translation. Don't touch my dog. Okay, repeat after me. Don't touch my dog. All right, we're going to have a test on that next week. All right, so boom. So, hey, so listen, I had a wonderful, wonderful experience. I got to tell you guys, George Lopez, man, I love that dude, man. I love me some George fucking Lopez, man. This dude, I went to the World Dog Awards, and actually I got a couple of pictures. I snuck up in there and snuck out and stuff, you know, that we can probably look at some point. Oh, wait a minute, that's Paris Hilton, right? Paris Hilton, that was like right up front, you know, and I mean, Paris Hilton and her dog, rich little motherfucker. No, that ain't his name. I forgot what she called him, but that's what I call him. I was like, rich little motherfucker. This dog was clean. Wait a minute, don't go too fast now, because I was going to Paris. See, and I was stealing these pictures, right? And so you guys can like, you know, this show, first of all, let me give them a plug, because it was the bomb for a show. They were talking about dogs, so, you know, you can't do no wrong when you're talking about dogs with me and educating people a little bit. But we still going to put together an award show. This show and some of our people, we're gonna put together the award show that's going to educate people and, pump up the spade and neutering and the information. Oh, shit. That's one of my cohorts calling there. They don't know that brother's on the radio in the morning time on Thursdays, but that's all right. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's a bill collector. Hi, I'm sorry, Mr. AT&T Sprint Global Collections. I got to call you back. I'm on the radio. All right, so I'll turn that ringer down for you too, Rock. I know how that pisses you off. But you know what? They know it's a life. You know, that could have been a job, Paula, right? So anyway... Huh?
True.
Yeah, so, you know, we need money because this show has no budget, all right? So, tomorrow night on, not the WB, what did it become? The WB, the CW. Yeah. On the CW, tomorrow night, the World Dog Awards. So you guys tune in and check that out, as a matter of fact, because... George Lopez is the host. Okay, you can go back to the pictures. I'm sorry. And I don't know what the CW. That's Paris Hilton. Man, she is just as fine in person. And, you know, if you like that type, you know. I like a woman with a little bit more meat on her bones, though. But, you know, Paris make up for that because she got a deep purse. So, you know, we could be good friends. Anyway, George Lopez, that's George, right? Man, this dude... Every time I turn around, he's doing something, you know, more better. And hosting this, I don't know how they ended up getting him, but I was glad to be there and catch him. I mean, but the cat is so down to earth, man. You know, and you know, Rock, being in Hollywood, we see him all, you know, with it. But I tell you, one of the main things that really impressed me with him, the audience was sitting there, right? And this whole taping was like 2 hours, right? Man. And they had craft services and stuff for everybody backstage and all of this stuff, right? And all the celebrities and da-da-da. And George said, wait a minute. He made production go and get, like, little treats and shit to come out into the audience and give people candy and stuff, you know? And he said, that was just too cool to me, you know? Because most people don't care about you, okay? Because I know they don't care about me. But George was, like, there and, okay, we can go show another picture, brother. I'm sorry. Okay, this dog, here it is. And again, you guys, I'm not giving away the whole farm. I'm just kind of giving you guys some teasers to look forward to. But that dog right there, I think his name is Duke or something like that. This dog is the mayor. Did you know that there was a dog mayor somewhere in the United States, Paula? Rock?
No.
Okay, see there? That dog right there is the mayor of a small town somewhere in Chitlin Switch, America. You know, and now you know what kind of town has it got to be? What kind of, you know, it's two sides to the fence, you know? You say like, wow, how cool. They voted a dog for a mayor. Like, fuck all the bullshit. You know, we don't want to have all, you know, all the arguing and some guy, what, like,
Can't be bought out.
yeah, what was the city here? Where the guy, the mayor had set it up so he was making like $5 million a year and the city was only pulling in like $15 million, you know, and the whole council and everybody, I forgot, what was that? It'll come to me in a minute. But anyway, so this dog's the mayor of Chitlin Switch, Montana, Louisiana. Hey, maybe Missouri, Paula?
Maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys see that tomorrow night and check him out. And I forgot what kind of award. It was a different kind of award show. You know, they gave awards for, you know, the Hollywood stuff. It was like, I'm more down for the real people. You know, like the mayor. We got another photograph, and I'm just doing this, guys, because I'm letting you know what I was up to on Saturday, because it was truly, 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 truly wonderful. All right, that's JD Smooth.
Love that dude, man. Love that dude. He's hilarious.
He is?
Yeah.
He was kind of funny then. And you know what he said? He gave away the, oh, shit.
He was on Pootie Tang. He was on, was it Housewives of Beverly Hills, or Husbands of Beverly Hills? He's on that show.
He was?
Yeah, he's on with Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That's one of his best
Oh,
friends.
no, that ain't Housewives of
It's
Beverly Hills.
Husbands of Hollywood.
Yeah, Husbands of Hollywood or
Something
something.
like that.
Yeah, here we go. All right, I got it. There he was, yep, JB Smooth. He was a presenter for the best selfie, okay? And it was really, 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 really interesting. So and Paula, he said, that's his dog up there, right? And he said that he wanted to, he said maybe me and my dog could be in a movie sometime. So we got something for him, huh? All right, so we're going to, Paula, I got the whole list also of all these celebrities that are dog people, right? Bam!
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I got the list of all of them who are the dog people who love supporting animal issues and stuff, right? So we may get conversations with a pit bull maid and the fight in the dog, which, you know, is like a quest of ours here. The fight in the dog is a Sergeant Stubby story. So I think it's time for that, you know, because we want to win the Golden Globe, all right? And we want it to be about dogs, man. We want a dog fucking movie to win Best Picture. And hopefully I'll be able to make it. So also, what else? I gave you a couple of pictures. I don't know what we got here, guys. So y'all got to bear with me or not. It don't matter because we just doing what we do.
We got another one, George.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's George. You can go in another. George is just like the man. We got to get his ass in here. He started the show off talking to his chihuahua on his cell phone. Okay.
And then he play a chihuahua in Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
Yeah. It was so funny because his dog was having company while he was away, Paula. It was hilarious.
Party going on.
Yeah. He was like, you got somebody over there? And he was like, no. It was funny as hell. And this dog, this is the dog from Anchorman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
I love
won.
that dog.
Yeah,
It's
he won something. And now this is the cat that was sitting next to me. Okay. Now when I say the cat sitting next to me, I meant the cat that was sitting next to me. Okay. So
back in the 70s. The cat.
yeah,
The cat.
This is the cat that was sitting next to me. You know, it was cool though because he wasn't trying to hog the armrest and stuff. You know, so, I was like he stayed in his space, I stayed in mine. You know. And let's see, that was it on that one. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a sideways shot. You have to look at that one a little differently.
You got to look at it the dog way, though. You gotta,
Right. You got to, like, act like you're hearing a strange sound. Right. And that was Lassie, man. So they brought Lassie out of the grave.
That's Lassie, like the...
Yeah,
To the 30th power.
Yeah, she looked pretty good to be 50. Okay, so we'll bring you some more pictures later on, but and we might even do that later on because we got like way too much time on the radio. Okay, I'm out on bail. I got my ankle bracelet on. They don't know. Nobody knows because we in a steel building. So
we got somebody we could talk to. I think it was Angel.
Oh, okay.
Let me call him.
Call him, yeah.
All right, okay.
All right, so we're supposed to talk to somebody or could talk to somebody. And we could talk to you, too. We don't turn everybody down, just some people. As long as you got a driver's license and can be traced, we'll talk to you, So let me while you getting Angel, do I need to go pay a bill?
Oh, no. We're coming on there. There we go.
Angel?
Yeah. There we go. Now you can hear.
Is that Angel?
Yes, it is. You hear me?
Oh my God.
All right.
What's up, Angel? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Welcome to Foster's Animal World TV, man. Hey, have you been watching the show today?
Well, yeah, just now, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So we didn't talk about you, did we? Okay. We didn't talk. Okay, good, because that would be so embarrassing. Most of the time when I talk about people, they don't usually be like on with us, So I made that mistake a couple of times, and it just pissed Paula off so bad. So hey, man, welcome now, Angel. Because Paula gave me notes all about you, right? I mean, she did this thorough research, so I could do an in-depth, Walter Cronkite, Barbara Walters type interview with you, but I lost all that shit. Okay, so me and you, buddy. All right, so Angel, welcome to the show. Tell everybody out there who you are and what you do, brother, so we can get into this, because this is the first, I think, right, Paula?
Yes.
Yes, you're the first person that does what you do, and I don't want to say I feel like I'm on what was that show? What was it where you had to guess what somebody does? Remember?
I don't know.
You remember that show, Paul?
Beyond my time, man.
Angel, what was it? You're the same age.
Oh, really? Now I'm your age.
Thank you.
My man. It's like, okay. Well, you got to hope to get to be my age. Like my mom used to say, ain't nothing wrong with getting old because all the fools died young. So Angel.
You get discounts at Denny's.
Yeah. Hey, Angel, tell Rock what you do, brother.
Well, let me start my bio. I'm a retired NYPD detective. I did 20 years.
Oh.
All right.
And now what I'm doing is I'm using my experience to help out animals in need.
Huh. There you go. And using your experience by way of the Jim Carrey.
They try to connect me with Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a pet detective, right?
Well, I do both, humans and pets.
Humans and pets.
I like his accent. Hey, forget about it.
Wait a minute.
All right?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay.
That's New York right there.
All right, wait a minute. You say he's from New York?
Yeah.
I say Jersey.
Jersey.
What do you say, Angel?
Yeah, I'm not from Jersey. I'm from New York.
Correct him, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, man, most of the bad side of my family's from New York, so it's all right. Well, actually, I married into New York, so it's like I'm barred from the state. So tell us, Angel, how do you go about finding a dog, man? I mean, a human I don't know, which one's the most difficult?
Well, a dog is more difficult, but they can't talk back. But I treat it like a missing person or like a homicide. Instead, people can't talk. So what I do is I actually work at that angle and try to look for the dog. I mean, it's different scenarios, different ways to do it. But my main concern now is for people to prevent losing the animals.
With chips or just stop being stupid?
Well, both.
Okay.
I mean, chipping is good and everything, but it won't work if you don't have the responsibility in taking care of your dogs. If you keep your dog in a car and just leave for a couple of hours and then come back and it's missing, or you leave it around the yard, or you leave it tied up on a fence, well then, someone's going to actually take the dog, or the dog's actually going to run off.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So prevention is very important. I mean, microchip is good, but it's not going to work if you don't prevent.
Right. Now, I want to know, everybody wants to know the most difficult case you had, but I want to know the easiest one first. Like, did somebody call you and say, my dog is lost, and then you went outside and he was outside?
Well, actually, easier was they told me that the dog is lost, and 15 minutes later, without leaving my house, I found the dog.
I love. Did you charge him extra, Angel? Did you?
Actually, it had to be free. I do a lot of pro bonos too. So.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, because I mean, the work that you're doing is, you know, it's like it's from the heart, man. I mean, you know, in that line of work, it's tough, you know, on you, but it's so rewarding when you have victories, when you come back with the people or the dog, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you see the smile on their face. I mean, a pet is part of a family.
Yeah.
And people take it for granted in the dog because of the age, but people don't see the dog's mentality of a 3-year-old.
Right.
But they say, oh, the dog is 10 years old. The dog knows better. The dog doesn't know. The dog is loyal. The dog does what you want. You know what I mean?
Right.
And people don't realize that and treat them like a human, and that's where the fault comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, I see a show with this right here. It's like the next 48, but with animals and dogs.
With animals.
Yeah, and if you don't find them at a certain time, somebody could steal them, and you know, I mean,
right.
this is a show right here.
So, well, tell me
along.
now, Angel. What was the toughest case, man?
The toughest case would be not only you cannot find a dog, but something actually happens to the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's hard. You know, find not a happy ending.
Which one really touched you the most?
Wow, that's hard to say. Once I helped out a lady looking for a dog, and I actually found out that the dog was deceased, was dead, ran away, got hit by a train.
I got a question. What caused you, or what made you want to become a detective and find dogs? And you know, what made you get into that line of work?
Well, the way I see it is an animal doesn't have a voice. You know what I mean? Like a child. So it's, and also people don't know what to do when an animal's lost. When they do go to law enforcement, really law enforcement doesn't know what to do, don't know what type of report to make out. And the report should be lost property, stolen property. And I mean, it's not taught in the academy. Put it this way. When I was in the academy, they didn't teach me about animals, they taught me about people, you know, laws. And most of the laws for animals is really like an agricultural law. It's not in a penal law.
Right.
And if it is in a penal law, it'll be like property, it'll be lost property. So people don't understand all this, and it's more like an educational stuff. So I got more involved with the law stuff and try to help out not only the people that they lost their dogs, also I even educate the law enforcement to help them to recuperate the property or dog. That's what I do. So that's why I got into it.
Well, see, I don't understand it, because it should be a law, because if you do anything as far as disrespecting a dog, or you know, causing harm to a dog or torture to a dog, that's still a law. You can be arrested.
But it's not under the penal law.
Wow.
It's under the agricultural law, which says, you know, animal abuse and neglect, and you don't actually see. I retired in 2006. Probably something changed during those 8 years. But it's not, when I was in the academy, it wasn't taught. I had to teach myself.
Really?
That's how yeah.
Wow. This is so have you ever had a case where you had a missing person with a dog? So the dog and the person was missing? I have to get you one there, because I know a couple of people I want to make come up missing. I keep hoping, you know. Actually, but well, okay, that's the first thing. So, how long have you been retired from the NYPD?
Was 2006 of January when I retired.
2006. So you almost as old as me. Shit.
Are you trying to find out my age again?
Yeah. Oh, hey, man, I respect old people because I'm trying to get to be one. I figured, what, Paula, about 20 more years, right? Because, you know.
You?
Yeah, Anthony, he's old as me, but he does that shoe polishing, that just for men in the beard. See, I'm proud of these little gray ones, boy, because I earned every one of them little ball balance. Hey, let's put out a hope. Let's say, anybody got any questions for Anthony? Or if you got a lost dog, I mean, first of all, let's do that, Anthony. Where can people get in touch with you? Because we just getting started, so I ain't trying to get rid of you. I just want to know, I want to pump your services.
Excuse me?
Where can people get in touch with you?
You could contact me on my website, angelinvestigationsllc.com.
Angel Investigations, LLC. And in case somebody just lost their dog, let's put that phone number out there.
Well, my number is 718-514-5614, but I'm licensed in the New York State area.
Oh, so you can't come to LA and or go to Paula's Misery and find the dog?
No.
Well, you could contact me on my website, and I give you a call, and I could consult you in a way to find your dog, which I do lots of times.
Now, that's just a regular? Is that a detective license, or do you need a special license for pets?
Well, no, I got my private eye license from the state.
Okay.
Not
Dum.
any kind of investigations.
See there? So he could find you. So, all right. So what is the typical case? And like you were saying, that people can prevent their dog from getting lost. What is the most number one stupid thing that people do and they lose their dog?
Well, what they do is, for one example, is to leave the dogs in the backyard, let it run around, and maybe the dog's not fixed. Now the dog wants to get away because he smells another dog in heat like a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Goes under the fence, jump over the fence. Or somebody sees the dog, says, I want to breed this dog, or worse,
Right, fighter.
for bait, whatever, and they steal the dog, or they just want to sell the dog. Another way is also leaving the dog in the car.
Oh yeah.
Leave the dog in the car, and you go to Starbucks, have a cup of coffee, say it was for 5 minutes, you stood there for an hour, you come back, your window's busted, and the dog is gone.
And the dog is gone. Huh? So.
It's usually small dogs too, right? Small dogs, they steal a lot of the small dogs.
They steal any dogs. It could be a lion. They'll steal it. They'll take it. Right? Thief is a thief.
That's
true.
That's right. Yeah, you got those two guys from Vegas hanging out. What's his name? It's like, hey, look, Sean. There's a lion. Let's steal him out the back of the car. Hey, so, Paula.
Yes.
So what do you think? You think he could find your dog?
I think he could, except, I'm not in New York, but I like his thought on treating it as a homicide because the dog can't talk. I mean, that makes sense. So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in New York and I had a missing dog, you better believe I'd call him because he sounds to me like he cares about the animals. I mean, you call any other detective, they're going to be like, we don't do that. So I would call him.
Well, tell me this. Take us through the steps. Is that somebody?
Yes, we do have
for Paula? Oh my God. Okay.
We have a caller on the line too.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We have caller. Go.
Hi. How are you?
Good. I can barely hear you, though.
Can you hear me better now?
No, for some reason.
Call you there?
She's
Yes,
there.
I'm here.
Oh, there she is. Hi, who is this?
My name is Bronwyn.
I'm sorry, say again?
It's Bronwyn.
Bronwyn, how are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
We're blessed to be here this morning, man. We're all just up in here trying to educate and learn and clean the coffee off our glasses. So what part of the world are you in?
I'm in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, well, welcome to Foster's Animal World from Orlando. Is it snowing there?
No, no. We couldn't handle snow.
No.
We can't even handle rain.
Good. So you're calling this morning. Do you have a question for Anthony?
Angel.
Well,
That's what I said. Anthony. I'm sorry,
our
Angel.
pet, we have
Anthony.
Angel, our pet detective, on the line
That's
right
right.
now.
Angel, the pet detective.
From the beautiful city
the
of
pet detective.
right.
New
Okay,
York.
well, I'm not sure if I'm able to hear your podcast or not, but I was calling in because I was curious about a question I had for actually you.
Okay.
Maybe you guys can both kind of weigh in.
Okay, sure. But before you start,
Sure.
I had no idea that they were illegal. It was like,
What?
okay, I'm just letting you know. It's like they said, I was just trying to give somebody a job. But, okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I know you're a pretty big advocate for dog fighting. In Orlando, me and my Shadow Dog Rescue just recently pulled in a pretty bad case of a bait dog. His name is Champion. I don't know if you've seen him rolling around Facebook or not. But finally in Orlando, we're seeing more people paying attention to the dog fighting issue that's going around right now. What I was going to ask you is, do you have any advice on how to kind of get it out there a little more? I mean, we've got media on board pretty good, but is there anything else we can, like, kind of do to help the matter? Because obviously bait dogs are rarely found, and usually they're deceased when they are found. But it seems to be more of a pandemic than we realized in Orlando.
Well,
So that's kind of my question.
yeah, well, before I chime in on that, I'm going to throw it to our two experts, Angel and Paula. You guys want to help her out?
You want to go first?
Go ahead, Angel. You're the guest.
Well, I mean, did you ever contact law enforcement?
We did. Unfortunately, the dog was found in a field. He was dumped. We were very lucky that he was still alive. He's got about 7 or 8 different surgeries. He was only 6 months old. He was a baby. We contacted law enforcement, but due to the fact that he was dumped, there's no person to really go after. So that's unfortunate.
Is there any information or intelligence around the area about bait dogs and dog fighting?
Unfortunately, it's kept so quiet. I think a lot of it is just kind of younger crowds kind of doing it just because they want to make a little extra money. I think the bigger groups, I can't remember exactly what the statistics were. I think there were only 7 cases last year that people were actually prosecuted, and basically most of them got off because it's really hard to prove.
It's hard to prove dog fighting?
I guess it's hard to prove who the ringleader is and what they're doing. Criminal justice here in Florida is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
It's been a hassle to try. I mean, the problem is it's only a 3rd-degree felony. So a lot of these people don't have priors, and they walk away hands-free.
Right. See.
So,
Do they get hit with forfeiture acts or anything? Like the city suing the people for gambling, take the money?
No.
I mean, that's where it really hurts in their pockets.
absolutely. And the problem is what we're seeing is most of them are only getting basically a short probation or time served. I believe there was 16 people prosecuted, and most of them walked away with time served.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it's really a huge problem, and I mean, we're blessed that we were able to find Champion. And Orange County Animal Services, found him because, like I said, I'm sure I don't know how it is where you're at, but it's hard to find actual bait dogs. Usually they are not alive anymore.
Oh yeah, no. Have you seen Breeder X?
I have. I'm telling you what. I wish that was how it really went down, like eye for an eye.
Well, we're trying to we hope to spread the word, and if we can get picked up by a network, I mean, all these stupid shows on, there's so many channels out here. The whole plan with it is to, like people follow these doctor shows and these police shows and da-da-da-da-da. If we can get it in the entertainment vein, it would educate people without them realizing they're being educated, and we can cut down on some of this stuff. But Paula, can you help her out in your network? Because do you know Paula Archer?
I have definitely heard about her. I've watched The Breeder X, and I follow you guys both on Facebook, so I kind of keep an eye on stuff.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
I'm in rescue, so we kind of stick together when it comes to rescue.
Yeah, what's the name of your rescue? Let's
It's well, I'm actually just a part of it. I'm a foster, and then I just help with events and everything. It's Me and My Shadow Dog Rescue. Me and My Shadow Dog Rescue? Yes.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Yep. And we take a lot of bully breeds that nobody wants. We have a lot of so-called misfit dogs that kind of get bypassed by the other people that are pulling for rescues and stuff. So it's a good group. It's a newer rescue, so we're actually the ones that have Champion also. I don't know, like I said, if you see him on Facebook, around, he's in pretty bad shape, but he looks like he's going to make it.
Well, I'll tell you this. One, you personally touch bases with Paula. I know you heard of her. She's sitting here listening to you and watching da-da-da. So we can get Champion some exposure, and, we can get you to Skype in so we can help support your rescue, so that if in your area of the country, you can have it to show people that you guys are legitimate, and
that would be wonderful.
People, so we try to be the rescues for the rescues. And
that's perfect. The head of I can put you in contact with the vice president and the president of the rescue.
Oh, you'll put Paula in contact with him.
Yeah, well, definitely. Yes, because, we need all the exposure we can, especially when we're taking a lot of these bully breeds that are just in terrible conditions. Yeah. We have one that we pulled from Animal Services yesterday, and he's got pneumonia now, and he's got Demodex real bad. He's real sick.
Yeah. Well, we'll have Paula, you talk to Paula, because every time I talk to somebody, we get in trouble. So
I don't mind that. I'm pretty much a free spirited. Nothing offends me.
Yeah, well, not you, but anybody that's got any power, for some reason they go crazy when they hear me cursing at them and shit.
I don't care. I tell people to stop with their little virgin ears, because they are not virgin ears.
That's right. And this is a hard, cold world out here. Take Angel, right? He had to retire from the NYPD because he couldn't take it no more. Look at him.
My husband did the same thing.
Yeah, he's a young man.
He retired from law enforcement last year. It was too much.
That's right. And Angel said, "Fuck this shit." No, he said, "I got more. I can do better than this." He got tired of stress. So, but I had a question. And don't hang up. You can participate in the show. Yeah,
I will answer anything. I'm fine.
I didn't know they had those pictures. He told me he was burning them. No.
Hey.
Angel, can you take us through the process of, I call you up, right? And I'm in a panic. Oh, Fluffy's missing. Fluffy. He was on the porch the last time I looked. Take us through the process of how it works.
Well, I asked him a lot of questions, personal questions about the dogs, about who they're with. It could be any kind of domestic violence. It could be somebody around the area that they know. Where was the dog actually at? Is there any cameras around the area that could actually pick up the dog? Recently, for example, a small dog that you're talking about, a person, the dog ran off. Okay, and the dog was between the fence. It was a little dog, it was like a 3-pounder. Someone picked it up and walked away with it. So I told the person, look for the video. Go to the next door neighbor. The next door neighbor had the video. Saw the lady pick it up, an elderly lady with a cart, and she just walked off with the dog. Actually, she opened the fence and took the dog and walked off. So I told him, well, do me a favor now. I want you to backtrack. He said, backtrack. I said, yeah, backtrack where the area where she was walking to see if there's any other cameras. To make it sure when he was backtracking, somebody came out and said, I saw he had flyers. I saw the flyer, the lady lives in this building, apartment so-and-so. He went to the apartment. The lady looked and says, "I found your dog. I saved him. Here, you can have it back." And he got the dog back. That was in 24 hours.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow. Wow. Now,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
yep. Now, do you have a different approach if it's a little dog like a Yorkie than you would like a pit bull? I mean, because first thing that pops in your mind has to be when they say that pit bull was stolen is bait dog, right? Or
Not
what?
really.
You tell me. What is it?
Could be-
See, that's why
It could be for-
I'm not a pet detective. Cause see,
It could be for breeding. It
Uh-huh.
could be given away to somebody. It could be for bait. I mean, it could be to resell it. It could be a lot of reasons.
really.
I mean,
Is
you have
there
to find out the environment and pay more.
right? Is there any particular breed that is stolen more than any other dog that you found? I mean, is this just a whole gamut?
It's mainly small dogs. You know what I mean? But it doesn't really matter what type of dog. I mean, I recovered a dog in Brooklyn. It was in Brooklyn, Queens, a pit bull, and I found the dog in Harlem.
Really?
And the kid came up and gave me the dog. Yeah, it was a pit.
Huh?
Very active. So it doesn't really matter what type of breed. Is the type of demand, I guess.
Right. Have
You know?
have you ever ran into? I mean, do you? I know you retired NYPD, but do you still carry a weapon?
Of course. I'm in
Me
New
too.
York.
Me too. I'm in LA.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to get a license for mine though.
Well, but you don't understand. When it comes to stolen dogs,
Yeah.
especially like pit bulls, things like that. I mean, you don't know who stole the pit bull. It could be a fighter, somebody that's fighting dog, somebody
Right.
that wants to keep the dog, and you go into territories and parts of New York, well, then they don't really want to get back that dog. So you're like you walking up on a person, hey, you see my dog? What you want about the dog? What do you want to know?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask
So it's
Angel.
it's dangerous.
Yeah, right. That's what I was gonna ask Angel. Have you found a dog for someone and ran into resistance and getting them back?
But tell you the truth, that's all the time because people
Really?
get attached to these dogs. You know what I mean? I mean, remember, a dog doesn't have a conscience. Like the dog is always loyal to whoever is taking care of them. So when someone takes the dog, and now the dog is introduced to their family, to their kids, now they're attached to this dog. They don't want to give this dog away. They'll come out with 1,000 excuses for not to give this dog, but the dog is good to them. All the dog does is give you love.
Right.
So it's harder. The more time they're holding the dog, the harder for them to let it go.
Wait a minute, Angel. Repeat that last part because I'm sort of hard of hearing sometimes. All the dog does is what?
All the dog does is give you love.
Woo! We need to put that on a loop, Rock. You know,
Right.
Angel in that New York accent. All the dog does is give you love. Love you, love. We'll keep that on the show, man. I need to hit a button to be able to hear that. I love it. And you're absolutely right. Now, so what would be like the longest that you found, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a case that you work, but we're more interested in the case that you work, that a dog was separated from their owner and you found him or her.
6 years.
6 years?
Twice. 6 years, yeah.
Wow. You got to tell us about that.
Well, this one dog was found by a bus driver, a school bus driver, and she gave the dog to a friend in Brooklyn, and the dog belonged to a lady from the Air Force that she lost her dog. And 6 years later, she reached out to me and says that she lost her dog. She has a feeling of the area where it could be, and she wants to see if I could find it. I said, all right. So she's from the Air Force. I did pro bono. And I went out there, and I found the dog exactly where the dog is.
Companionship.
And it was a little poodle, a chocolate poodle.
Wow,
And
wait. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The lady was denying about the dog at first because the dog belongs to her daughter. So, and she was a very pretty lady too. So she was trying to act in a way for me that I tried to forget about the dog and more attention to her. So I played along, but the reason I played along is for her to actually catch on the line.
Right.
So eventually, I ended up calling her because the person that found the dog has her number. So I called her up. I said, listen, the game is over. I see the dog out the window, which I didn't, with your daughter. So then she came back, but she was going to a party. She started crying and everything. She says, you know, I can't give the dog away because of my daughter. It took me like 3 hours to convince her. At the end, what happened was, not only I got the dog back, but we actually went to a rescue, got her a white poodle for the daughter, and now she has a dog for her daughter, and the owner has a dog for their daughter. So otherwise, it's a lesson learned there.
Right.
You don't take something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Wow. That's
That was-
so wait a minute. This lady in the Air Force, she lost the dog and then went into the Air Force. So she was in the Air Force and the dog got lost, and so she had to go and do a service duty, and then she wanted to see if she could find the dog after all that time.
Well, she went for a service duty, but before that, she was trying to get the dog back, and there was no results whatsoever.
Right.
And then I told her, and approximately the area where the girl was, but she was like a block away, and somehow I ended up at the exact address where the dog was stolen at. And the lady refused to give her the dog in the beginning, but when she called her, the lady said, listen, you're not getting the dog back, and if you come around, I'm going to beat you. Wow. So, yeah. But it didn't happen that way.
So, my Paula.
Yes.
So what do you think? Is Angel legit, or should we put him on that no-call list?
I would call him.
I know. Okay, well, hey, I got, evidently a couple of people would call him because Angel sent me a friend's request about 6 months ago, right? I tried friending his ass for 4 months. Angel got too many friends. I got tired of getting rejected and shit. I was starting to take it personal. I was like, but shit, get rid of some of them losers, man.
He got to open a secondary
Page?
page now.
yeah, like our boy. Hey, I'm closing in on 5,000, right? But I figured another way. Instead of getting another page, I'm dumping losers. That's what I'm doing. Did you have to do that ever, Angel?
A few, not that many.
Yeah, right. And he's sitting on 5,002. As a matter of fact, he passed 5,000. I'm sorry, I have no memory or a pen. My friend in Florida on the line. What's your name again?
It's Bronwyn.
B-O-N.
Bronwyn.
Eronwyn.
Bronwyn. Okay. Rock gave me the second tier headphones, I got the ones that for the last guest that comes in the studio, So yeah, they don't let me have the good stuff around here. They save that for when Snoop Dogg comes in or somebody, So you have any questions for Angel? Because he's giving away free advice right now. Because when people call him tomorrow, he's charging $9.95 a minute for this
Nice.
information.
I do actually. We have a lot of dogs that have gone missing recently. Seem to obviously increase before Christmas, and a lot of the dogs that have gone missing. There's a lot of networking on Facebook. Facebook seems to be a pretty good place for us to network with sharing and stuff like that. But I think that I wanted to see what your thoughts are about microchipping. How important it is to microchip.
That's for you, Angel, not me.
Oh, so the question is, how good is microchipping?
Well, microchipping, and then, the whole thing with the new stat on this stealing dog stuff. I mean, it is, and you know that Craigslist, there's a lot of flipping dogs on Craigslist, a lot of free to get home and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I mean, my thing is we find the dogs a lot of times, but we don't always, I don't know what happens to a lot of them. It is becoming more of a problem. I guess my question is, why do you think there's a problem there? Is it the money that's involved, or you think it's just people are just more evil?
What state are you talking about, or is it general?
Orlando, Florida. We're the new
Well,
New York. You know that, right?
Where money is, that's where the thieves are, scammers. I mean, that's what they do. That's how they make money. Okay, that's their career. Another way also is, I mean, microchip is excellent, but it won't help if you don't prevent the theft. You know what I mean? If you keep the dog unattended outside, anywhere outside, well then, 90% of the stolen dogs is because we don't prevent it from happening. Okay, and very few is the person gets robbed for a dog or gets burglarized for the dog, because the thieves know, if I go to somebody's house and steal this dog, I'm going to do time in jail. I'm going to be doing 10, 15 years.
Right.
If I rob somebody, these are violent crimes. So the thieves know it's easier for them to let you leave the dog run out, do his little thing, and then you just swoops them up and take them. It's only a petty larceny.
Yeah.
And they know. And that's why we have to prevent this from happening. We have to walk our dogs instead of just let them run out and come back whenever he's finished, or leave the dog in the car and you just stepped out for 3 minutes, which is really an hour, or just tie him up on a pole and walk inside a store and do your shopping. When you come back, you think your dog is going to be there.
Right.
And it doesn't matter the size; they're still going to take the dog.
It's true. Do you
So-
see the difference in law enforcement, how they pay attention to calls where a dog's lost or stolen versus something else a little more major? I know that with my husband, prior law enforcement, that was kind of not on the priority list, so they kind of just got put on the desk. And I don't think it's really up to law enforcement more than it's up to hiring somebody like you to kind of help them out, or knowing the ways to go through the process of possibly finding their animal.
Well, first of all, it's depending what state we're talking about, because every state has their own laws. So I could speak from New York State. Number one, when I was in the academy, they never taught us about animals.
Yeah.
It's only about penal law, okay? And in the New York State, animals is considered as a property.
Right.
Okay. And the thing is, sometimes, because some of us are really unresponsible, and we say someone stole the dog, and meanwhile the dog really ran away, but we say the dog ran away, they're not going to pay mind to them, so they're going to say, yeah, it's stolen.
Yeah.
Okay, so and also, if you don't fix your dog, for example, and there's a dog in heat, the dog is going to run away.
Right.
If you keep the gate open, the dog is going to run away, or a cat is going to.
Well, we're seeing a lot of civil, coming up as
So
a civil
we have
issue versus a criminal.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was an incident in a newspaper came out. I mean, I put it in my page, of a person actually killed the dog. It was a husky, and told his girlfriend that somebody probably thought it was a coyote and shot him. And she found videos of this guy actually killing and torturing the dog. That was her boyfriend. So he went to jail. It's like $250,000 bail or $25,000 bail.
Really? And that was in New York State?
People like that. Excuse me?
It was at New York?
No, it wasn't in New York. I forgot what state it was in, but it wasn't in New York.
I think some states are a little more, like you said, they're more kind of hard about it. I'm hoping that Orlando and Florida are kind of getting a little harder on it. I mean, I know in Florida we have one of those strange laws where, excuse me if hopefully I won't get in trouble for saying this, but where you're allowed to have sex with an animal under a certain amount of weight. Weird laws that we have that kind of let criminals get away with things and carry a shorter, sentence versus something else.
See,
and unfortunately, there's some grandfather laws in some of the states that it's not illegal,
Absolutely.
which is really, you know what I mean? So they have to update these laws and really, really on top of it, because criminals, they actually see this and they say, oh, this is not against the law. I mean, that's the way they did it with cocaine, synthetic cocaine. So they couldn't arrest them for synthetic cocaine. Now they can. It's prescribed crystal, whatever they call it.
Right.
So they have to be on top of the laws, and we have to be on top of them, but it could change these laws.
Yeah. That's the hard part is, and I mean, I've always said that the only time to get them changed is during election season because it's the only time they ever care.
That's Breeder X, sex with dogs. You know, they got a couple of problems down there in Florida, man.
Oh, man, we've got all kinds of issues.
Yeah,
We've got people eating each other. We've got people hurting dogs. We've got all kinds of crazy crap going on. Florida's the sunshine's doing something to people.
No, I thought it was just the hanging chads.
Oh, no, there's more. There's all kinds of fun stuff in Florida.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, I don't know if it's because we have so many different types of people, like say Miami-Dade Animal Services, they get the most insane things going on in that animal control division there. It's crazy in Miami. Like, they allow you to take in a dog, and the dog could be a bait dog, anything, any kind of condition, and you can walk out with a brand new puppy. Same person. It's crazy.
Really?
And then they totally allow it. The dogs are in direct heat all the time, 24/7. There's no covered kennels. It's a sickening place. The place smells like death.
Whoa.
And then we have the people that are just torturing each other and animals. And, I mean, Florida's very sick. I'm not sure what's wrong with us here, but, that's why I kind of want to get some light shined on this state to kind of help with, changing the laws and getting some stuff. Because, rescues are not enough sometimes. We're the only voice sometimes for these animals, but there's so few people that'll listen to us. It takes an army to save these animals. Yes. And without that army, we're not going to do anything.
Oh, my goodness. Rock?
I have a suggestion.
Don't let me go right ahead.
Yes.
I suggest she listen to the end of the show when Mike is on and get in contact with him. Sounds like these two need to get together and see if he can help with some laws in the area there.
Yes, definitely. We need something because, like I said, we've been pushing and trying to do what we can, but unfortunately, it's just not enough. Everybody wants to plug their ears up and go, la, la, la. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to me how many people, when we posted Champion for the GoFundMe account and just to, show what happened, how many people still asked what a bait dog was? And that is disgusting to me, how people don't know what a bait dog is. These are people that have animals. I just can't, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been doing rescue so long that, I do know, but I just can't imagine as much media has been brought up to this matter that nobody knows.
Hey, guys, listen, we're going to take a commercial in a minute, but before we do, Angel, my partner in crimes in the studio here, Rock, the super engineer of the mothership, he just asked me a question while you guys were talking, and I'd like for you to explain it to him. Angel, tell him, and I know Paula's going to say, what? Roxa asked, what is a bait dog?
You want to answer that? We can actually answer that when we come back from the break, okay? We're going to go to the commercial break.
All right, so you guys just stand by. We're going to do the Pitbull energy drink, hiphopbev.com, and we'll see which commercial they play. All right? Because I hope it ain't the one with the chicks. All right? See you in a minute.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
What the funnel, what the funnel, what the funnel, the food truck. Catch me on the streets of
Hey, Major, what the funnel?
One buffalo chicken funnel.
One buffalo chicken coming up, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I think she'll have a strawberry funnel cake.
One strawberry funnel cake.
Peach cobbler, what the funnel?
Sweet and savory, sweet.
Dad, can I say it?
Sure, son.
What the funnel?
What the funnel?
What the funnel by Brandy.
Dad, what's for dinner?
Whoever came up with the term man's best friend, they couldn't have picked a better group of words to put together.
I've watched things in the human-animal interaction remain the same for years. Nothing has changed. Abusers, breeders, dog fighters maim and torture creatures who can't protect themselves. 1 month ago, I picked 3 of the worst animal abuse cases that I could find. I used these people to test my theory. What if the abusers got treated like dogs the dogs they tortured?
Pardon me, I'm Detective Will.
Detective Smith.
You're kidding, right?
You want to go to jail today?
Herbie.
Boy, I told you about that dog.
The dog fight's going on. What's going on?
Ain't no snitch, bro. I don't know nothing, man. 1 hour and a half of fucking my dog, Carly.
Please, somebody help me.
Please, somebody help me. I love that part.
I'm laughing at Angel. Angel's looking at these commercials like, this is killing me. These commercials are killing me.
Hey, that's because, Angel, you haven't ever had a Pitbull energy drink, have you?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna beg and grovel to our sponsor to see if we can get you some sent out to New York, or at least some sort of coupon or something, so you can go and get some from one of our distributors, man. Because this stuff, they got all these flavors. Well, you just saw the commercial. I don't have to. So, Angel, picking up where we left off, inform Rock about bait dogs.
Bait dog is used for like a training method on using other dogs for bait. Is like having a dog tied up, nozzled, and another dog attacks it. You know what I mean? It doesn't even have to be a bait dog. It could be any type of animal they could use to be attacked. It's I don't even want to really explain it because it really does disturb me. You know what I mean? It does bother me the way they do it. It's like
here, Angel. Here,
Yeah.
let me help you out. Okay, go ahead. That should make it better for you.
Oh, you're gonna give me something.
So they use the dog as a training dog, or the dog as a means for to train the other dog. It's like a
to kill.
Wow.
It's pretty much like a
The
sparring.
thing is, they don't even kill the dog. You know what I mean? Because they do it again and again and again. So it's more like a torture.
Right.
But they use the dog for the other dog to get his training better.
Oh,
You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be a dog. I mean, in England, they use some other kind of animal that's more vicious than a dog, and it got 2 or 3 dogs attacking this animal. You know, it doesn't have to really be a dog. I mean, in cockfights, they use a hawk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To train the roosters. You know,
Really?
that's also a bait. You know.
Wait a minute. They use a hawk, but they pull out the claws, huh?
Well, I don't know exactly what they do with it because I don't want to read into it. But,
Yeah.
They use the hawk as a bait.
Yeah,
You know,
because
so-
Rock is sort of, it's basically, it's like a sparring partner, right? Imagine they put me in the ring with Mike Tyson, and they got my hands tied up, because I'd hurt him. Yeah, so so it'd be it'd be one of those things like Mike just get to break my jaw today, then the next week he break my nose, and then but if they ever untie my hands, boy, it's history. So anyway, does that paint the picture for you, brother?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So bait dog is not that. As a matter of fact, that's what we mentioned in Breeder. That's what happened to Jack Bellamy's dog. And speaking of Breeder X, have you seen that, Angel?
I've seen it, yeah.
What was your gut reaction? Go ahead. You can't hurt my feelings, because I had nothing to do with it anyway. So I was just
I saw this. I mean, I saw it a while back, but I remember the scenarios in that, and it's kind of wow.
Yeah. Well,
there's a trailer. It's kind of wild.
Kind of wild. Yeah. Well, I tell you, the next episode, and it's a series, but my thing, Angel, and this is just a shameless plug for my hard fucking work. Because as you know, like you say, pro bono. All of this is for the love of the animals and the betterment of mankind that we do. It's although again, I do want to sell it for all of those reasons, so we can educate more people and make mankind better, and I could actually afford to keep my cell phone on. But we haven't released, Paula and I and Danny, the episode 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 yet, because we got them in the can, but I haven't had money to get a PR campaign going so that we can spread the word, because most of over 2,000 or whatever people who've seen it all love it. We only got one dislike, and that's the same person that this hates me. I think it's somebody, it's either an ex-girlfriend or somebody who really wishes that, they were me. And I can't imagine who that was, because I give them my bills. But the whole purpose is, to try to get it out there, to spread the word. I mean, because, it's strange to me, Angel, that, again, and I've said it before, you can get 1 million, 5 million people to watch a YouTube video of somebody kicking a cat off the front porch. But, you try to put something out there to educate them a little bit with some entertainment, and it's hard to build an audience. So my thing is, I think that people just don't know about it. And so, we get some publicity and maybe we can spread the word with it, because episode 2, man, and 3, it's a deep show. You said it was kind of wild. Well, it's totally not what people think. It's fake left and go right. And so anyway, I need a pen, Rock. Can I have a pen? Because I have no memory whatsoever.
Send my pen over here. You're just looking at it. You're eyeing it.
Yeah, it was the 60s. My love in Florida.
Yes.
Spell your name. B.
It's BRONWYN. Bronwyn.
Bonwyn. That's what I said. I had to write it down because I kept, huh?
You said it right before.
I did? I was
somebody
lucky.
Did. I think it was you.
No, that was Rock. Because I forget my own name. Okay, so I know I didn't say it right. It's
like, Mama cursed me. I'm sorry.
No, but I think I'm dyslexic, sexy. Because, I mean, it's the same thing with Tony. Or else, okay. No, Rock is shaking his head. No, okay. His name is not Tony. That's what I said. Angel. All right, that's better. I didn't call you Victor. I was talking about Tony. He's coming in. But Paula. Paula?
Yes. Yes.
You're not laughing at me now. Come on. No. This is a serious show. You're gonna laugh at a guy with a handicap? That's just not. Browin?
Yes.
Do you want to see Paula save some dogs? Angel, I don't know if you know, but Paula is like one of the world class animal supporters out here fighting a good fight. Normally we get 2 dogs adopted per show, and her all-time record, which we waiting for her to break, is like 12 dogs being adopted, man.
Awesome.
You know, on one show, off of one show.
Amen to you, girl. Y'all are doing awesome. Thank you so much for that.
It's totally amazing. It must be the sexual favors that I'm doing to all these people around the world, but that's all right. We ain't going to get into that, Give him my phone number, Rock, at the bottom of the screen. Women only. No. But why don't, Angel, we're gonna take a pause, man, because I don't want you to go because I've got a couple of texts about, because these people are shy, man. They send me texts and emails, but they don't want to come on air and put their ass out there and just say, hi, my name is whatever, and da-da-da-da. So, but we have to do what we do best, and that's save some animals, because that's what we're all here for. So I'm going to give Rock and Paula 2 or 3 minutes or whatever they take to get these dogs saved. All right, so if you're not watching this live and you're seeing it on YouTube, these dogs are available, so get busy. All right? If you are watching this live, maybe you be the first one to call or whatever, and you'll get that dog. Wait a minute. Paula's being attacked. Is that a liquor? You got liquor? You drinking on the show? You got liquor in your hand.
Look at his eye.
I don't know. He's like sticking one eye in the camera now. What's her name again?
This is Diva.
Betty? Betty?
Diva.
Betty? You named your dog Betty?
No, Diva.
Diva. Oh, why don't you call her Diva? She looks kind of like a diva. All right.
She is.
Okay, well it's you and Rock's turn. I'm gonna
we're ready to go.
Sit here and look and watch.
Okay, you watch. Let's go. Ready?
Ready.
Oh my goodness, we love this girl. Blossom is a very sweet and loving girl. She is silly and plays almost constantly, but she can entertain herself with her toys. She talks and bounces at you with her butt in the air. Blossom is currently overcoming mange, poor nutrition, and things that come along with being a stray. We look for awesome things from this girl. She's crate trained and mostly house trained. Keep in mind, she is still a baby. This girl is awesome. Now, next up, we have this boy is little Johnny, and he wants a family. Johnny is looking for a friend to hang out with. He does well with dogs that do well with others. He loves people and wants his people to enjoy being with him. Johnny is housebroken, but he's not really crazy about crate time. So now we have Blaze. Blaze is about 6 months old and is learning all about being a good bully boy. He has mange and is being treated for it. He has already been neutered, vaccinated, heartworm tested, which was negative, and he is microchipped. He is in fostering, and he resides with 3 other foster bully siblings and is doing very well socially. Blaze is fairly new to ETBR, but we already are learning that he is an awesome boy. Now we have Sophie. This girl is beautiful and she has some healing to do, but we can already see what a sweet soul she is. Sophie is about 1 year old. She's spayed, heartworm negative. Vaccinations are current. She's microchipped, and we're going to give you a hint. Keep watching for more wonderful things from this girl. Now we have sweet little Corina. This baby girl is a love. She loves everyone, and she thinks everyone loves her. Karina is working on house training and building confidence. She is a small, compact 40 pounds. She's around 9 months old, and she loves a warm blankie and knows exactly how to snuggle in it. She's a smarty. If your heart and home are big enough to make room for Karina, and you don't mind finishing the training of this baby girl, please contact the rescue. Now, the next one we have is Tug. Tug is a joyful spirit. He loves all humans, especially men. He is dog and cat friendly. He is very playful, and he enjoys going on runs, walks, hikes, and playing with other dogs. Because he is a puppy, it does help to correct him if he starts jumping on people or other dogs. He does know sit, stay, come, and responds to if he is misbehaving. Tug craves human attention and affection, so he would do best in a home where people are around a lot with other dogs so that he has playmates. He becomes very depressed if he is left alone for long periods of time. These awesome dogs that I just showcased are from East Tennessee Pit Bull Rescue. They are based out of Rowan County, Tennessee, and the contact number, if you're interested in one of these cuties, is 865-202-2520. And that's our first set of dogs for today.
Well, all right. Well, let's see which one of them goes first. You know, it's like, I was thinking, with that 12 dog getting rescued record, Paula. I might have to have you list me in a picture up there sometime, and a little profile, man. Hey,
okay.
Yeah,
we can do that.
Yeah, because I could use adopting, or at least fostering. I heard Broen say she was a foster. I was like, you too? It's like, geez. Hey, I want to give a plug to the tomorrow night on the CW, not CW. I keep saying CW. Yeah, CW, right?
CW now, yeah.
Yeah,
It used to
CW.
be WB, now it's
Yeah,
CW.
that's right. I get my alphabets all mixed it up. Tomorrow night is the World Dog Awards, and that's hosted by George Lopez, who is not a good friend of mine yet, but he's a bad mofo, boy. I really, really dig him, and he hosted that, and it's a good show, It's probably like an hour show, and I was at the taping the other night on Saturday with Paris Hilton and my man Mike Belloni. He trained the dog for Annie, and he's trained pretty much every animal that's been on Broadway for the last 20 years at least, man. I mean, this boy, he's a bad, bad man, and we hope to work together. He first contacted me, some years ago when we had that whole lawsuit about the whole thing, and he contacted me, so he said, a lot of good stuff. But anyway, they also have the dog, like I said, the dog that's the mayor. You got a picture in the second? I had some other pictures. Do you have those?
You gotta let me know ahead of time.
Oh, I'm working rocking here. I have to catch him. See, this guy is the engineer of engineers. He's been working for Stevie Wonder for like 20 years or something, and he goes out on the road with all these big superstars, and then and I drug him in here to work for me for Pitbull energy drink. See, okay, he gets half a case of these, every week for, giving me his time and stuff because I damn sure can't afford him, But Rock is an animal lover. He was a vet tech as a young person, so he could relate. And we just got thrown together by the flying fickle finger of fate.
I got to go back and download because you didn't.
Don't worry about it. That's how you can bring them up. You do your thing and bring them up later. We're going to be here for a minute. So I'll be, showing some other stuff, some of the pictures that I took at the World Dog Awards later.
Hey, Paula.
Yes.
You didn't know that, but I went back in our archives. We were talking to the dog investigator, and back in the days, I used to investigate. Coming out of the military, I did some investigation myself, and a lot of people didn't know before Paula was a dog person. She was a cat person. We have a video of her and why she changed from being a cat person to a dog person. So we're going to play this video right now and showing what made Paula change from being a cat person to a dog person.
Okay, let's see that.
Let's see this video. This is actual footage from a CTC camera that was caught outside of her, outside her house.
Okay.
You can see that it's snowing out there. That that's where she lived and where it was snowing. So here we go with the video.
He's sneaky engineer.
Yeah. There's Paula.
Cameras.
Cat's getting in the way. Move, cat. Move.
In misery.
Move, cat. Move. Yeah, in misery. Move, cat. Clear the way. Now he knows there's a dog that wants no part of this sitting on the porch.
Oh my God, Paula! Now that's why you in the pit bulls now. You gave up on the cats, man. See, that's what you get for kicking a cat. See?
No, actually, that wasn't Paula. It was a video I found.
That wasn't Paula?
I don't want to put that on Paula.
Oh, it looked like Paula.
Paula loves all animals, so we can't put that on her.
Paula's got some pajamas just like that, though. She sent them in. We remember we had a picture of Paula on the couch early on, man. That was when she had all that blonde hair or something like that. It's like, oh my God! Now I know how you became a pity person. So Angel. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm back. You see, we're a straight take care of business kind of show. We don't try to have a good time around here, man. Because, Angel, did I tell you that there are people and I gotta pull up some of these countries so I can actually tell you guys. There's people around the world, Angel, that will be learning English from you today, from this show.
With the New York accent?
Yeah, with a New York accent. Ain't that something? Now, some guy in Indonesia or some of these countries, it's like little small places that you named someplace the farthest away that is like where it's cold as hell and all. Kathmandu. Because we got like 49, 50 countries following us, right? And people send me emails that say they are learning English from us. Is that sad? Is that wonderful? I mean, it's joyous and it's scary, huh? Because here you got the black motherfucker with dreads in the New York, oh, hey, man, I'm a fucking cop in New York City. Okay? And so, Angel, combine me and you. And that's somebody's education, brother. Because, see, Paula sit there and she don't say nothing. So she let me get in trouble. So, Angel, for one of our fans in a foreign country, give a sentence for today for them to learn. Because then we're going to give Broen a chance. All right, Angel, what is the sentence for today?
Anything?
Anything, brother. This is cable. This is internet. This is like HBO. We have no filter. Wait a minute. I think Rock dropped you. Somebody's trying to Skype in and kill Angel. Angel, come back. Do you have to call him back or he call you?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, we lost Paula too.
No, we got him.
Oh, no, there they are. Ho! All right. Oh, Angel, I don't know. I think it was a gremlin, man.
No, we had Regina.
Oh, that was Regina.
Regina just Skyped in.
Oh, yeah, that was Regina Skyping in. Somebody tried to wipe you out on the Skype. At first, I thought it was the Koreans, you know? But I was like, uh-oh, you know, first Sony, now they after us, man. So go ahead with your English phrase, sentence for today for those in the foreign countries who watch us to learn English, because they said it's entertaining and they learn so much while they learn English. So go ahead, Angel.
God bless everybody, and make sure you take care of your animals and they're part of your family.
All right, one more time. You have to repeat it, I was told.
Que Dios bendiga a todo el mundo y que trate a sus animales bien y como si fuera su familia.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. See, now I'm learning English, Spanish. Was that Italian or Spanish? That was Spanish, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now one more phrase, because they got to repeat it. See, that's what I understand. They take like, you know, a sentence at a time and they work on it, you know, half the day, then they'll take another. So give them a sentence that, because some places they don't go for that doesn't start with God. All right? Because, you know, God is a problem in different parts of the world. So we don't want nobody getting shot because they learned the English word and it had God. So we don't do God, Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, or none of them does, you know? Okay? So give us a sentence. This is the Foster's Animal World English sentence of the day. Go, Angel.
Can I say the word bless?
Sure you can.
Bless. Okay. Bless everybody and treat your animals the way you treat your family and keep them safe with you.
One more time.
And I got to remember that.
Bless everybody. Bless everybody and treat your family.
Bless everybody and treat your animals as your family and keep them close to you.
There you go. There you go in Chitlin Switch part of the world. And I'll know, you know, I'm not going to say your names and stuff because I totally love you guys and you've been in confidence with me. But I'm telling you, it's at least 13 countries that are learning English from us. And so bless everybody. Love your animals and treat them like your family. All right. So, hey, is that Regina?
Yes, it is.
Hey, welcome, Regina. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Where are you in? Chicago, Miami, Cleveland, New York, or San Diego?
Neither of the above.
Oh, that's good. Good, because we got other people there. Where you at?
I am in Hampton, Virginia.
That's right. That's right. That's where they won't let me come there no more. So, hey, say hello to Broin on the phone in Florida, down there, the scary part of the country, and our Skype wonderful pet detective friend of the show that, you know, has got too many friends on Facebook and I can't friend Angel. Can we say pet detective, Angel?
You say whatever you want.
Oh yeah, you sound like my dope dealer.
It's so nice to see you
pay.
all.
All right, so Regina, what's going on with you?
Well, we're adding a new addition to the show, and we're going to be networking some dogs that are abandoned and boarding today.
Okay, Regina, what's wrong with your picture? You look like you got your nose through the fence stuck.
I can't see myself, to tell you the truth, so I have no idea.
Oh, you don't have a camera?
Can you see me?
No, we just have a picture of a dog with his nose sticking through the fence.
You know what? I'm going to play around with my settings over the next few minutes, but we'll just keep on talking while I figure that out.
Sure, okay, because, you know, I was saying she looked a little strange.
All right, Regina, we're ready to go with your dogs. I got your photos here.
Awesome.
Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, oh, no, okay, so we don't need to see you first. Regina's going to see. I have no idea, guys, what's going on. So Regina's going to save some dogs, too?
Yeah, we started a new page called Abandoned and Boarding, and it's for dogs that have been either rescued or left by their owners in boarding for a lengthy amount of times. And so the page is doing really good, and we thought it would be a good idea to start networking some of these dogs because, you know, they're urgent too because they're stressed. They've been in boarding too long.
Right. Okay.
So I have 7 dogs for today.
Okay. Well, later on, when we get your settings right, you know, because we like to see you, because the people who are learning English need to see your mouth move. Okay. So that's
yes, absolutely.
All right.
I'll figure it out. I'm gonna get it straight.
That's all right. Go right ahead. I'll be right here. You guys take it away, Rock.
All right, here we go.
All right, so you have the first picture up of Tyson, correct?
Yes. RMC on there.
Okay, so I just for an opening, I just put a little, you know, like a little opening for Tyson, just to signify the importance of, you know, him getting out of boarding. And so we said T for tired, Y for yearning, S for sweet, O for over it, and N, he needs you. And poor Tyson, he was pulled from a high-kilt shelter with a plan, but his plan fell through. He's been sitting in boarding now for months. He's stressing out. He's getting pressure sores as well. He's approximately 4 years old. He would be a great family member, very good with kids. He's not possessive, and he likes to share. He wants to just be part of a family, and he's waiting patiently because he knows at the age of 4 he will not be the first one picked. He's hoping you will discover him as the best-kept secret in boarding. Please consider you opening your hearts and home to this well-deserving boy. And I have all the contact information for all the dogs, and he's actually in boarding with about 20 other dogs. So if anyone's interested in looking at him for adoption or foster, there's other dogs in there with him as well. And he's in South Carolina. Okay? You ready for 2?
Ready.
Okay, Buster. Buster is one of 14 dogs abandoned in Florida in a boarding facility, and he's their favorite. Buster waits day in and day out, and he sits in a cage praying and waiting for a day to come where he is in a loving home and not behind bars. Can you imagine living in a kennel run behind bars over 365 days he's been in boarding? He's a great companion, yet not clingy or needy. He's very affectionate, house-trained, and he knows commands. He's very independent and must have leadership in his handling. The foster volunteers are offering free training with Buster, and they're going to put him in training for a whole 5 days with Thunder Paws Champion Obedience Dog Training, and at no charge to someone who's interested in adopting him. Meet Sunny is number 3. She's from my hometown of Suffolk County, Long Island, New York, and this sweet girl has referred to as the perfect dog to everyone who knows her. She's housebroken, crate trained, and knows basic commands. She's good with dogs and cats and children. She's got a great disposition and would be excellent addition to any family. Sunny was found locked in a closet, severely underweight, and despite her rough start, she is nothing but pure happiness. Let's find Sunny her angel. Next dog is Carl. He's a beautiful, stunning blue-nosed pit bull, and he's big and goofy, yet he's stunning and lovable. He's a one-of-a-kind dog. He's one of the 9 dogs abandoned at the dog house, a private kennel in Florida. Carl has been waiting for 2 whole years for someone to save him from boarding. Will you be the person he's waiting for? Number 4 is Luke. He's in Nassau County, Long Island, New York. He's 3 years old. He's a male bulldog mix. He was found abandoned in a park. He was dumped by his owner, and he was there for days. He had infections in his eyes, and his eyes were completely shut. He was taken immediately to the vet, where he received surgery in both eyes. And now, although he sees well, he waits in a cage in boarding where he has lived for more than a year, waiting for a family to call his own. His advocate writes, I visit him every day, and the loneliness he is going through is becoming too much for him to bear. A dog with no issues and highly adoptable deserves a sweet home. He's gentle and loving, and he would thrive in a home where he can be the only pet, and with children over 12 due to his size. Let's share his story and find Luke his angel. Number 6 is Abby. If it wasn't for, I want to mention Jamie Castano of B&B Animal Services, who happens to be watching the show today. Abby would have been perished in a high kill shelter. Jamie's words, Abby is with me in Mays Landing. She was brought to me early in November for training, and they said that she snapped at her owner and her owner's 16-year-old daughter. I was told she was aggressive, but that's not the case. This poor dog is just scared. She took a while to warm up to me, and she will snap when she feels threatened, so she needs time to trust humans again. I could only imagine what she's been through. She has a sweet nature and can make a great dog one day in a family. Her owner never came to pick her up from training, so she's still with me here, and she needs a home. Number 7 is Blue, and I'm calling him Lucky 7 because I hope he gets some attention today. He is at Pinehurst boarding in Colorado, and some say I have a thing for the blues, and I have to agree, looking at this gorgeous boy with the longing eyes, craving someone to love him and to be loved back. He just melts my heart. Blue was rescued and transported to a rescue farm in Colorado. 3 months later, dumped by a rescue at a Colorado shelter with other dogs. Blue was thought to be safe and went to a new home with his new adopter, and she loved him but lost her apartment and couldn't keep him, so he ended up in boarding. That was over a year ago. He's up to date on shots, fully vetted, neutered, and ready to share his heart with you. You can contact the boarding, and I have all the information for all the dogs that I will put on the appropriate page for anyone to contact. And that completes my dogs and boarding for today.
Well, all right. Hey, hey, Paula.
Yes.
Don't get sick. Because Regina's jumping up in here. She was doing those dogs. I was like, hey, uh-oh. Hey, I got options. Oh, no, that was great. Huh?
She's got backup. I'm her support.
That's great, man. That's great. You know, I was looking for some backup in here and some support, but you know, this is an ugly job and don't nobody want to do it. You know, so here I am. But that's wonderful, man. Give us a follow up next week and let us know, if any of those babies find a home, man, because that's what we're all about. Educating. One stupid human at a time, and getting these dogs homes and just try to change the whole animal-human interaction, just to do it better. Regina, have you ever met? You said that's what I said.
What?
Angel.
What? I have not met Angel, but everybody you have on the show now, I'm making it a point to make a connection with and get to know. So I'm looking forward to meeting you and getting to know you, Angel.
Yeah, and did you meet Broen?
I have not.
Broen, say hello to Regina.
Hi, Regina. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And we do have somebody else that just chimed in on the line right now.
Okay, we beaming somebody up to the mothership. Who is this?
Is it me, Cindy?
Cindy. Wait a minute,
Cindy from Reunion.
Cindy Marabito?
Yes, I'm sick as a dog. Get it?
Wait a minute. Hey, man, you know I love you, right?
I love you too. I was supposed to be on today, but I am unskypeable.
Wait a minute, you don't want us to see your nose all red and,
No.
and snot running down?
I want you to build your following, not lose it all by people looking at me today.
Hey, man, listen, Cindy, if they can stand looking in my ass, you'd be a blessing, I mean, we have one rule around here. Take me off the fucking screen as much as you can.
Well, that's not what I hear from my crowd. My four-legged crowd thinks you're a movie star.
Oh, yeah, well, you got low friends in high places, baby.
That's right.
That's all I can. Well, Cindy, before we get started, I want to introduce you to Angel, our pet detective, our human detective, but he finds animals and people, and we've just had a great time with him today, educating people. Angel, meet Cindy. Cindy is like a world class. Well, Cindy, you tell him, because Cindy's like You know, Angel, have you ever heard this joke? It's like working like a Jamaican. You got 22 jobs, man. You know, you find a Jamaican to tell you, he's like, what? He said, man, I'm leaving this job. I got to go to work tonight. He said, what, man? You got 2 jobs? You're lazy dog, man. I have 14 jobs, man. So Cindy's like that. Cindy is one of the hardest working women in show business, man, or in the dog business. Her and Paula, they don't sleep. I mean,
No, that's right.
so Cindy, tell Angel what you do. What don't you do?
I'm a pit bull rescuer. I run Reunion Rescue and a lot of other things. We do a lot of tracking. So if you'll get in touch and Facebook me, Paula can put you in touch with me. I can share your talent with many of the people who contact me with lost pets.
Okay.
Yes, I mean,
That's great.
yeah, that's. See, she's being Angel. She's being very, very low key and shy. Must be because she's sick. Because she's got to have at least 47 Facebook pages, 32 rescues. She's writing for everybody that prints anything. I mean, you know, she's got stories here, stories there. I mean, you know, rescues, adoptions, da 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 da. So she's a lot deeper than she's laying claim to be right now. That coldness. Paula Archer.
You're right.
Paula.
Yes.
Cindy, why is Cindy being shy?
Well,
You want Paula or me?
Well, I was asking Paula because Paula can second my statement there. But you go right ahead, Cindy.
Well, I was going to tell you about Doglandia today,
Okay.
which is my goal. I'm building a holistic dog center. It'll have a world-class training, kind of like a shopping center, Disneyland for dogs, built out of shipping containers on the beach.
You know what?
I'm gonna come and work with you. Okay, that's like an awesome vision.
Hey, Cindy, where do you have pictures of those at? Pictures of Doglandia?
It's up on Facebook.
Okay, can we bring
And
that
all
up?
you have to do is go, Facebook/Doglandia page, and it'll come up.
Okay, I'm gonna try on my thing because I got Rock doing some other stuff. He's like, I can only do 6 things at one time.
Yeah, that's you've only got 6 arms.
Hey, Cindy, if you need any support, I'm a massage therapist and a
Okay.
holistic care provider as well, and have an interest in that. So I commend you for doing that. That's great.
Oh no, it is going to have an actual body shop there. We have our attorney is going to hang her shingle there, so we can help every pit bull in that area become Canine Good Citizen certified. And the world-class training center is going to be headed by Bob Gutierrez, who's the world's best dog trainer. And we're going to train people from any and everywhere who want to come and stay there, learn our program, and take it back to their community. So there will be a Doglandia in every other part of the world. And no more
Oh my
homeless
God,
pets.
I would love that. That's great.
I'm going to kind of take all my jobs.
You're gonna have massage and acupuncture and all the natural approaches for healing.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we do all of our rehab work is what we do. When we get an animal out of a shelter that's been over-vaccinated, we completely do a detox, and then we approach that animal, whether that animal has suffered abuse or physical trauma, whatever. We approach it with flower essences or homeopathy or herbs, whatever is the case, and literally have cured everything from cancer to horrible abuses. I won't even get into some of the horrible abuses we've pulled around. But
it's so wild because it's been a vision of mine to do that. So I'm going to be following you. That is just wonderful.
I'll move you out there. How about that?
Oh, please. I'm ready. I'm ready to move now. I'm ready. We'll talk.
And we're going to show anybody really how they have, like I get 1 million letters a day on emails. Oh, this dog is going to die at 5 today. I can't take in every one of those dogs. but I can show these people how they can with our program.
Yes. Well,
So that's
I'll
what it's gonna
message
be,
you.
is
I'll
helping-
message you about it, and we'll chat about it. I'm
Okay,
definitely interested.
I'm thrilled.
Yes.
Okay, what is that? Yes, go ahead, Cindy. I'm sorry. I was trying to bring up Doglandia, and I got caught up with people asking questions. I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
That always happens.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you know,
Everybody
I
wants
wish
to know something.
I need a staff, man. You know.
Oh, me too.
God.
What a coincidence. My staff is asleep here on my bed.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'll be all your staff.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, I need desperate help because I've just worked Paula to death. Look, she disappeared. Right?
The three of us put multitasking on the map.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. So, Cindy, do you have any questions you want to ask Angel about the art of finding lost dogs? And
what I would really like to do is have Angel contact me through maybe Paula after the show.
Uh-huh.
And how about if I write an American Pitbull Examiner story about Angel and Angel's work?
I think that's a wonderful thing because let me tell you something, Angel. This woman, like I say, she's a hell of a writer and just a hard-working person, man. For everything dog, everything animal. I mean, she's got the pit bulls covered, but. You know, so definitely you guys get together and she'll share your stuff. You know, I can't thank Cindy enough. She did a story on me and Breeder X and what we've been doing. And, you know, that was truly wonderful, dear. I got to tell you, and a lot of people saw it. And I don't know, do you guys have any stats on, do they keep track of that stuff?
Well, they have, it's always running, so we can share the story again.
Yeah.
But it's about time for an upgrade, don't you think?
Do
another story.
Yeah, well, I want to give you the inside kind of thing, you know, because that was nice about my background because a lot of people say, I never knew, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da. That was like the best thing because people thought I just walked up and fell off a turnip truck or something, you know. So,
yeah, I know.
Rock is like, you didn't?
How about if we write an update and tell everybody some of the work you've done with the program with Paula, some of the people that have been on, and there's always a new reader out there that might not be hip to what's going on and how it takes all of us working together and doing our part to get the word out and to stop the breeding and to get these animals that you were just talking about that need, some of them, like I know, have been in boarding. Those are the lucky ones. For
Right.
2 and 3 years. Let's go and adopt one of these proven dogs rather than breed another puppy.
That's right. That's right. And
It's going to wind up in the pound at 8 months.
yeah. And you know, yeah, thank you so much. That's a great idea. We love to do a update story because part of my mission in 2015 is to get you know, one of these 2 motion pictures made. You know, I was watching the Golden Globes the other day, man, and not one dog movie, you know, and that's a real dog movie that doesn't end up filling up the pound, you know what I mean, in 3 months, you know, like the Dalmatians and the Chihuahuas that Disney put out there, you know. It's like something that can educate people through entertainment, you know. And one of my quests that, you know, I don't know if it's story worthy, but I want to do the Sergeant Stubby story, you know. I really.
Yeah, that would be a great story because there's a ton of people that don't know that story.
But that's what I'm trying to do. And my screenplay is called The Fight in the Dog. And it's more, it's like Forrest Gump. You know, it's Angel, do you know the Sergeant Stubby story?
No.
Oh, Angel. Listen, first of all, I'll tell you about Sergeant Stubby if you guys don't mind for a second, and then I'll go into a little bit of it. But Sergeant Stubby is a true story. You old enough, you heard of Audie Murphy, right? You remember Audie Murphy? Okay, forget Artie Murphy. He's a young boy. Well, Sergeant Stubby is a combination of, what was the Tom Hanks thing with the World War, Saving Private Ryan meets War Horse. You know, it's a true story of the only dog to ever be promoted to the rank of sergeant in the history of the U.S. military. Actually, the only animal, and he was a pit bull. Angel.
Is that World War II?
World War I. This dog is a hero, man. He is
decorated.
That's right. His little when they stuff you, his body is in the Smithsonian. And this dog, it was in parades. He was met, he had an audience with the president. He got medals from 4 or 5 different countries, and he saved so many soldiers' lives. It's incredible. He got injured. He can't. I mean, it's an unbelievable fucking. And we're on cable or we're on the internet, so I can say it. It's an unbelievable fucking story. And if you want to change people's perceptions of what a pit bull is and the whole pit bull, then they need to know about Sergeant Stubby. And what I've done is, because this is the other thing, Andrew. It was with World War I. That was the first war, and probably the last one, where all the countries, all different nationalities, blacks and whites and Jewish and Indians and Indian Indians, American Indians and Indians from India, the French, the Italians, everybody was fighting shoulder, arm in arm together, man. And Sergeant Stubby, so what I did is I took it and I made it more like Forrest Gump, and I used this dog to tell all these other stories, all these little known, this is almost unknown stories, because it's so many, there were so many heroes in World War I that people never even heard about. Like, most people don't know that war was won by the Native American Indians. And people say, like, what? What are you talking about? It was them, because they were the code. They were the code talkers, and they never got any credit for that. So what I did is I've got them in there, and I have Sergeant Story, just like Forrest Gump went through all these different experiences in his life, and in running and in the war, and Sergeant Dan or Lieutenant Dan, what was it? Lieutenant Dan, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan and the smiley face and the football, and so I do that. I mean, there in World War I, there was a black soldier from New York where these two black GIs got cut off. And you got to understand, World War I was a shitload of racism, okay? Everybody hated everybody. It wasn't just black and white. It was, from the South. We hate you from the South because you from the North. We hate you from the North because you from the, we hate you because you're French. We hate you because you, American. We hate you because you're Italian. We hate you because you're Indian. The Indians from India, they fought in World War I. They got this shit into the stick, So I show all of that in this film. But going back to this black GI, right, from New York, man, from your neck of the woods, Angel. This guy, man, he got the first medal, and nobody even knows it. It's never been. He got the first medal in World War I. The first Medal of Honor and Purple Hearts and all this stuff from the U.S. and from the French governments. Because this guy, it was a trench war, World War I, and the gas and all of the stuff that was going on, right? Well, they got rocked. These two guys got cut off from when the Germans were advancing. They got cut off and caught in a trench out there by themselves, and it got dark, and all the Allied troops were behind them, and these guys fought all night long against the Germans. And when the sun came up, this guy had killed something like 38 Germans. They shot They shot their guns until they ran out of bullets, and he did hand-to-hand combat with 12 Germans after the guy that he was with got wounded and was laying, half-ass dying next to him. And the guy that was dying told a story about how this guy killed 12 Germans after they ran out of bullets with just his hands and a knife. Okay? And in the morning time when they woke up, it was Germans dead all around these guys, and nobody couldn't believe it. This story has never been told. So I tie Sergeant Stubby into that story too, and so that's the movie that I want to make. And I think, it needs to be made because looking at the Golden Globes, how many films have the world involved in it, and animals, and a pit bull, so maybe one day, God bless us, we'll get that one made. So that's who Sergeant Stubby is, Angel. What do you think about it? You never heard of that, huh?
Well, we started talking about the dog. I picture the dog in my mind and remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't remember the story.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's really incredible because the most thing that people get when they turn on the television and pit bull is there was another pit bull mauling today, so we can.
That's bad writing.
Yeah, tell me about it. They don't.
There were babysitters, right?
Foster, you should include in your story as sort of a caveat how many Sergeant Stubbies are sitting in our shelters. How many potential great dogs that could be trained to do all kinds of good things are being killed at $30,000 a day, right?
And that is, you're right on the money, Cindy, because that is part of it, because the story, the way that I approach the screenplay is the story is being told from present day. And with the dog situation and stuff that I ain't gonna go into right now, and someone's educating somebody, and that's how we end up flashing back to World War I, because we go back and forth. Oh, I just shrank. We go back and forth from present day, to flashbacks of what happened back then. So to kind of bring the budget down a little bit, so.
Well, also, Sergeant Stubby, there's a market for merchandise there.
Hold on, Regina. Cindy was saying something. Go ahead, Cindy.
I just said you've already got your merchandising there, Sergeant Stubby doll.
Oh my God. I know, man. But pardon me for going off on that tangent because that's personal to my heart. I mean, is again trying to educate people through entertainment. So I got a couple of dog movies and TV shows and that take us off. I'm sorry, Regina. What were you saying?
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just chiming in for a minute to say that I came across a dog yesterday that is a therapy dog for a family whose child had seizures and low blood sugar. And the dog is now, the owners dumped him in the shelter. And it's in a high kill shelter, and it's in a complete gifted therapy dog. And somebody showed interest last night across country, so I was kind of trying to help her, but it's just such a shame. Like you said, there's so many Sergeant Stubbies out there. They're really intelligent, smart animals and deserve to live and help humanity.
That's right.
Hey, Regina, get in touch with me through Paula or whatever after the show, and I'll write a story about that dog.
Hey.
Oh, awesome. Okay, yep, I will do that. I already sent you a message, add a friend.
Okay. Hey, friend.
Hi.
All right. So, Angel.
Yeah.
So, have we bored you to death yet?
No, it's interesting.
Yeah. Well, we just try to, spread the love and the information. So going back a bit, Cindy, tell me about what's the status of Dogtopia?
Doglandia.
Doglandia,
well,
that's what I said.
Let me tell you, speaking of movies, believe it or not, I never talk about this because I like to concentrate on my pit bull job.
Mm-hmm.
But I am a longtime filmmaker as well. And I made a film called The Dicks from Texas, which is about a commie, homosexual, hardcore punk rock band and it just showed at the Albuquerque Film Festival, and I'm trying to use the money I make from that to build Doglandia.
Okay,
So is
wait.
that a mouthful or what?
Oh, that's great, man. Wait a minute. I'm getting a little bit of static on the end. Is that whose phone? Cindy's?
It's probably me.
Oh, okay. Maybe hold it away from you a little bit. Let me see. Now talk.
That.
No. Is that a landline or a cell phone?
It's my cell phone. It's the only phone I've got.
Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, because it's like, is your computer up or something?
I've got it turned off.
Oh, I don't know.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, we can hear you fine. Uh-oh. Hey, guys, time to wake up. All right, everybody out of the bed. Let's go. We got to go do the show. No, it's fine. It's like a little, I don't know how you describe that, Rock.
Static.
Oh, it's interference. Rock says it's like radio waves. You probably live up under a microwave tower or something.
I live out in the woods.
Oh, maybe that's it. It's coyote feedback.
Yes, we have coyotes.
Hey, you and Paula got like neighbors or something.
Well, yeah, that's the only downfall is I have some rotten neighbors that hate pit bulls. If it weren't for them, my life would be perfect.
Okay. So going up back to Dogtopia.
Doglandia.
Oh, that's what I said. Yeah,
I
Doglandia.
think Dogtopia has already been taken.
Oh, okay. So Doglandia. So where is this located?
I haven't started it yet. I'm raising the money now. I'm going to buy land in Northern California, and hopefully on the beach or near the beach, I'm going to build this whole center out of shipping containers.
Well, wait a minute. Are you in California?
I'm in Texas, but I started my pit bull rescue 16 years ago in California.
Oh, I was getting ready to say, how the hell can you be in California and you never come here?
Oh, no. I'm partly there and partly here.
Well, next time you got your ass in L.A. or anywhere in the vicinity, San Francisco, San Diego, Sacramento, I don't give a damn. Come by here, please, man.
I would love it.
Yeah, I mean, we've been on the air like 2 years, and you've never sat across from me or next to me or nothing, man. And, you're one of the special people out there, man, doing, like the work that you do. I mean, the work that most of the people we've had on is thankless work. That's why we're here is to try to, acknowledge and celebrate, those who are doing what I can't do. I mean, there's so many unsung heroes. And so, you one of the special ones, man.
Well, we're living in an epidemic. There's not one person. It needs all of us working together to make it, to hopefully turn it around, because like you said, we're in an epidemic right now.
Yeah. Well, if we can get a sponsor, we're going to make a little noise, because we're going to get across the country, and, we can go and see people, like Angel in New York. Go ahead.
Well, it's funny because I've been waiting for the right moment to bring this up.
All right.
And I have this amazing idea to put Foster's Animal World on the road.
That's what Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I envision just getting a big RV and going across country and speaking about, anti-BSL and visiting all these rescues that physically, and like spending a few days with, even a day with each one, and seeing them in person and actually videoing it and making it like a documentary.
Well,
reality show. Good idea, Regina.
That's
reality show.
Yes.
Foster's reality.
Isn't it amazing?
That's what we've been trying to see. I just don't have an agent and all that stuff, and I'm not good with talking to people, because Paula says you can't fucking call people assholes, Foster, in front of their face.
We got you. We just we help you.
So I'll show up if somebody can sell it, or I agree with you, because there's nobody doing that, and
nobody's doing it.
Yeah, the other thing is that I mean, we want to do so much. That's why Johnny Ray and Shorty, You know what? The thing that Johnny put on in Mexico, and that Shorty, you know, is 150% in support of, with his energy and his just all around great personality and enthusiasm for the breed, and Johnny's love Mary Lee, you know. And I don't know if you guys know about it, but, you know, we're going to do a show on it whenever Johnny gets with Paula and gets his ass in here, and Shorty Skype in or whatever, or if he's in town. But I went down to Mexico, Danny and I, and we got a whole little documentary on it, where Johnny's love Mary Lee, what was it, Paula? He spayed and neutered 300 dogs for free.
Great.
For free. All in one day. It was one of the most amazing fucking things I ever seen in my life, man. And you guys got to see this doc. People lined up down the block. I mean, Johnny's all over Facebook. You got all the pictures and stuff, but you know, the video that we shot, you know, and Danny edited, it's so amazing. And they gave vaccinations to all of these dogs, and you know, it was just like, it was one of the most amazing. So, you know, we talked, the four of us, and I want to put that show on the road. I want to put that. I mean,
I think that.
Huh?
I just can't believe that you're saying that, because it's been on my mind. It's wild. That's awesome that you were thinking of the same thing.
Yeah, but now all we need is one sponsor. You know, I one of the things, again, going back to the World Dog Awards, that's going to be on tomorrow night on the CW, and them fuckers don't sponsor us, but I'm giving them a plug because it's a dog show, and we just weak for any damn thing dog. George Lopez, one of the greatest people out there, man. This motherfucker is funny, and he's real down to earth dude. I'm a George Lopez fan for life.
He's funny.
That motherfucker is bad, and I mean, he's smart, and he's a humanitarian, and a whole bunch of other shit. The guy's just so cool, and I don't give people credit much, you know, for bullshit. I mean, we live in Hollywood, so you know, if I'm gonna say somebody's down, they really deserve it, you know. But you know, I was there and I saw that, and you know, I really want to do something in film and television, you know, across the board, on the dog side, to make change. You know, it's not about, you know, that fluffy bullshit. But the reason that I was going into that, guys, is just Regina and Paula and you know, even Johnny Ray out there, because all you guys have been talking to me about sponsors. I'm stupid, okay? I can't get sponsors. Cause Cindy, Paula, you might want to get Cindy in with this, because Cindy can write. See, that's part of the problem, Cindy. After it gets past my name, I'm gonna spell the shit wrong, okay? I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? I know.
You're the creative one. You're the creative spirit.
Yeah,
you need your logistic people to help. That's all.
Yeah, I know what we want to do and what we want to say, but I'm not the put it down on paper, you know.
We all need to help each other.
You know, kind of person. Yeah, because, you know, they are. Some university wanted me to come and be a professor. You know, I never could get past the application. You know, it was like, they were like, oh, we want you to, and they months and months. I never finished the fucking application, because they were like, well, when did you, how did you? And I'm like, fuck that. If you want me to do the job, so I put my name and I'll sign it, you know. So anyway, Subaru. People don't know it. Subaru is one of the biggest animal sponsors for dog stuff, man. You know, they were one of the major sponsors of this show that's coming on tomorrow night on the WB at like 6, 7, 5, 7, 8 o'clock. Not the WB, the CW. That's what I said, CW. They all look alike. Tomorrow night, but looking for on your television listings here in LA, I think it's Channel 5, but, or how does that work? It can't be, because it's KTLA in the morning, and then it's Channel CW at night. It's weird. Anyway, look at your listings. This is the World Dog Awards, but it's real cool. But guys, if we're gonna do something, we want to look at Subaru, because you're talking about driving cross country. Then they got to have some vehicles, Subaru, or even if it was, you know. So anyway, we can move past that. And what was? Is it time for some dogs or Angel? You've been listening, and what do you got to say? Is there anything you want to get out to the public that we haven't
I'm
covered?
going to say goodbye. I have to go to the doctor, but thank you for having me on. It was nice to meet you, Regina and Angel.
Yes.
And
You
Paula
too.
and Foster. Keep
All right.
up the good hard work, please.
Hey, thank you so much for being you, man. And we will talk, and Paula will coordinate you and Angel. And you guys let me know when that story hits, because I'll spread it far and wide, you know?
I'll do one on each of y'all. Just get in touch with me outside the show.
Okay, babe.
Love
Get
y'all.
healthy. Love
Thank
you.
Woof, woof.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, that's good people. So, Angel, I'm sorry. I was saying anything you want to say, because I'm tired of talking, man.
Well, I want to go back. You were talking about Sergeant Staub, the dog.
Uh-huh.
World War I.
Yes.
And what happened is people remember the bad stuff in life.
Yeah.
They don't forget the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, people forget that these dogs, they were actually babysitters back in the days.
Right.
You know what I mean? They were Buster Brown. They were the Little Rascals. You know.
Yeah.
And everything was good. They show everything good. You know.
Right.
But people don't remember that, or doesn't really even care. But they do care. They do remember the bad stuff: the dog fighting, the dog got mauled, the dog mauled somebody.
That's right.
And the story is always a pit bull.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. If it bleeds, it leads. You know, it's like I say, pit bulls took the place of the brothers. You know, it was like there might have been one robbery in the city. You know, I mean, there might have been 300 robberies in the city. If a black guy was involved in one, that one's the one that was coming on back in the day. And it's the same way today for a pit bull. Excuse me, it'd be 500, and there usually is about 300 to 500 dog bites in L.A. A day. But the only one that you'll hear about is what? Pit. That's right.
And not only that, if it looks like a pit, it's a pit. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, say again?
Usually it's the responsibility, of the owner to keep that from happening.
Usually? All the time.
Well, yeah.
All the time, man. It's like the owner, It's
I
like
say that because my dog actually bit someone the other day.
Oh yeah?
And yeah, she's a good girl, but the lady came up to her and I told the lady, please do not come forward towards my dog because she doesn't know you. And the lady leaned over and hugged my dog before I could even say anything, and my dog snapped at her.
Oh yeah, she was stupid.
Yeah, and so now it's the dog's fault, and I'm like, no, it was your fault. You didn't listen,
Oh yeah, she was.
But
really
in that case, I don't feel like it was the owner's fault because I told her not to, and she did anyway.
Oh, was your dog loose?
No, I had her right on my leash. She just came right at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what happened with that? Is she trying to sue you?
No, she's not. She's not pursuing anything because she knows, I did tell her not to come forward, and she still kind of she just was like, oh, she's so cute, and I was like, yeah, she's very nice, but, she doesn't know you. And so she knows that she shouldn't have put her face up to the dog's face. So
Right.
she's not pursuing anything.
Right. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. So, Miss Archer?
Yes, sir.
I thought you were moving. I know you. So everybody, Paula's packing her house up as we're doing the show because she's moving out of state in a couple of days or hours?
Monday.
Monday. Okay, that's a couple of days. When you're moving out of state, it's a couple of days, but it's gonna feel like a couple of hours, right?
Yep.
All right. So you keep those boxes. If we hear packing tape in the background, we understand what it is, So.
Or anything break.
All right. So hey, before I get carried away, because I know somebody else is maybe Skyping or calling or whatever. I don't know, but do we need to do some dogs?
Yes, I have 2 more sets.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If we do one now, we can probably get the other one in also.
Okay, and we're gonna try to figure.
In a little bit.
Okay, just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys hear it or not. Do you hear that little buzzing, tickling at the end of everybody's statements? Or is it just us?
It's Skype.
I hear it.
Oh, okay. What it
it's
is?
our Skype feed.
Yeah, our Skype is like our CPU or something like that. Listen to me like I know computer talk. Is because we're like pushing it to the limit or something like that. Now that it is Skype because I don't sound like that to you guys, right?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
Do
interesting.
you want me to hang up and just call in? Because I don't need the Skype. I'm not on camera right now
Regina,
anyway.
that's a damn good idea, Regina. Then we'll have more CPU juice, power, battery, bandwidth.
All right, I'll go do that.
All right, and while she's, it went away. Look at that. Say something, Angel.
Something.
See there, it's all gone. That's exactly what it was. Angel, you can hang out with us, bro, anytime. Do you ever get to LA?
I did once or twice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you come this way or we coming that way, because we can pump it up. So, before we do the dogs, Angel, just in case somebody just tuned in, we have Angel. What's your last name, sir?
Nieves.
Easy for you to say. All right, as we have Angel, as he said, and Angel is a private investigator and pet detective, police detective. He finds, or not police, New York NYPD, but he's a private detective and investigator who does, helps people find their dogs and helps find lost people, for people, because I know I lost a couple of people I don't want to find and hope they don't come back. But Angel, give us your website and Facebook page and others' phone numbers so people could get in touch with you if they're on the East Coast.
I am from New York State, Angel Nieves. My website is angelinvestigationsllc.com. And number is 718-514-5614.
Cool. All right. And we've got your website on the screen. Can you guys see that?
No.
No? Okay. Well, we've got it up on the bottom of the screen there. Rock has put that up. So anybody in the New York area, and is that the whole state of New York, or is just the city of New York, like Manhattan and Brooklyn and dot.
No, the whole state.
Okay. So you can hook up with Angel if you have any of those type of needs, but don't come looking for me, guys. All right. Do not. All right, because my credit is bad. Yeah. So if you're a bill collector, don't be calling Angel like, where is that guy at? We've been trying to find him. All right. Anyway, let's do the dogs. Rock and Paula.
Okay, Rock, are you ready?
We're ready.
All right.
We're ready.
You guys got it.
Ready left, ready right, ready.
We have Shyla. She is a 2-year-old blue girl. She's dog friendly with dogs her size, no cats. She is a pure love who really needs a home. She is also fully vetted and spayed. She is on heartworm preventive monthly. She loves to give attention, and she has it in her mind that she's a lap dog. Now we have a 2-year-old pit shepherd mix. This is Bing. He is extremely dog friendly, also kid friendly. He looks more shepherd in person. Bing is fully vetted and he is also fixed. He is on monthly heartworm preventative. Next, let me introduce you to Wynette. She is a mature girl of around 4 to 5. She is dog friendly and kid friendly. She is fully vetted and spayed. Now, here is Dolly. She is a girl that would need an experienced owner. She is terrified of thunderstorms. Ooh, I have one of those. She is dog friendly, but we would suggest one dog in the home and no cats. She is also fully vetted and spayed. I would recommend older children for her, as I think young children would make her nervous. She is around 2 years old. Now we have Abby. Abby is a lab pit mix. She is around 5 months old. She is dog friendly, kid friendly, and she will be spayed when she's 6 months old. She's current on her shots. This sweet little girl is in need of a forever home. Now, next we have Aubrey. Aubrey is a sweet girl who is around 2. She's dog friendly and she loves kids. Aubrey is fully vetted and she is spayed. Now our next one is Jack. Jack is from California. Wonder if he knows Jack Bellamy. He is around 1.5 years old. He is fully vetted and has been neutered. He is dog friendly, but if you're going to add him to a family with another dog, a female would be recommended. Now, these awesome dogs that we just showed you are from Pet Lovers Dog Rescue, located in Carrollton, Ohio. The owner and founder is Crystal Miller. You can contact her at 330-324-8100. Now, our next dog that we have up, this is Crash. I love Crash, and if I had room, Crash would come to live with me. Crash is 2 to 3 years old. He is a blue brindle Staffordshire Terrier. He is fully vetted. He is good with other dogs, but hasn't been tested with cats. He loves people and is very good with children. Crash is with Speaking Up for Those Who Can't, and they are located in Odessa, Texas. Bobby Donaldson can be reached at 432-349-4451. And that's it for this set of dogs. I have one more set for today, so we're good.
All right. All right, there we go. Once again, we're on that quest of saving babies, getting some homes,
getting them babies a home.
Hey,
I just wanted to add that I put all the information on the dogs and boarding on the Foster's World page with all the contact info. It's there if anyone needs it.
Great. That's what we need. Thank you so much.
No problem.
The what was I? Oh, Paula, did you see the picture that I put up on Facebook about my next dog?
You know, you guys kind of looked alike. I thought maybe that was your dog.
I know. Rock, were you able to download those pictures yet?
No, I can't do it because I got too much stuff going on.
Oh, we got too much. Boy, well, hang up on everybody. Bring my picture up, damn it. No, it's Portuguese water dog. You know, Spanish water dogs. Huh?
I saw it.
Yeah. Oh, man. No, it's like, I want one of those dogs, you know. You know, it's only, what was it? I think the guy said it's only like 500 of them in the United States. Wow. Yeah. And so, you know, I could dig one of those dogs. We'd have a good time together, man. You know, we'd just be hanging out, you know, and they love the water too. Yeah. So, and I love the water, you know. I'm one of the few black guys that swim. You know, it's like,
your hair look the same too.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that's the whole thing. You know, we go. If I was like Angel, if I had this you know the Portuguese water dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the dreadlocks, right? So if I was like 30 years younger, God, man, talk about hanging out at the park on Sunday. Woo, boy, we'd have a good old time. It's like, you know, babies and dogs, right? You know, meeting ladies, you know, but now, you know, I die. So, or I get killed by my wife. One of the two, but either way, it ends up, you know, you out of here. All right, so where were we at? Was somebody saying something? I've lost track of the track. Rock. Is that commercial or not?
No, you were talking about a picture of your dog.
Oh, no, that was it. I mean, it was just the Portuguese water dog, So that's my next one, man.
I have a question for the pet detective.
Yes, go right ahead.
The name escapes me, but do you remember recently the dog that had gotten lost in the airport in LAX?
Hi.
The guy that was traveling from LAX and his dog got loose in the cargo and they never found him.
Oh yeah, that was Ty. Whatever happened?
Ty, right? Yeah. I actually called a pet detective in California, or I emailed them to inquire. I wasn't sure. I was wondering if you got a lot of calls about that case.
That's for you, Angel. But Angel is in New York.
Okay. Yeah, but I just didn't know if they had anyone had contacted him about it. I'm in Virginia and I was working on it. We just kind of like. You can do a lot online too.
Angel, you there? Angel, you there?
Yeah,
yeah. But
I told her I didn't get that case at all. No.
Yeah, that was a big case out here, man. You could have probably, probably helped because none of the I don't know, people that
I don't
they
think
had.
he was ever found.
No, he wasn't ever found. Not that I know of. As a matter of fact, if somebody out there,
American?
Huh?
What airline was that? American or JetBlue? Or
Yeah, it was Delta.
It was Delta. Yeah, they were putting the dog in cargo when they were loading the flight, loading the cargo, and the dog got loose. Apparently, the plane took off. They never got the dog back, and they didn't notify the guy. I don't think until he got to Florida from LA that his dog was missing. So. It was a big. I mean, everybody was on it. Everybody was looking into it. But I don't think he found him.
No, he
really
didn't find
sad.
him. Yeah, it was. It was extremely sad.
I called Delta myself. They didn't even have any information. They said they told the public, the media, that they were on it and that they were working with the team to look for the dog. But every department I called hadn't even heard about the dog missing.
Yeah. Once again, our friend Johnny Ray. Johnny Ray had that dog in the beginning, and it's his fault that the dog is missing. Yeah, that's
the missing dog. Remember the missing dog?
Huh?
Yeah, the missing dog. From
Yeah.
LAX.
Oh, yeah. With the guy with the slightly I don't even know how you what is it, the handicap.
I don't know if he was handicapped or not, but I know that it was his dog for like 11 years. The dog wasn't like a young dog, and they were very bonded. They were definitely they had been through something together. They were bonded for sure.
No, we're totally butchering this story because they weren't together for 11 years because Johnny had the dog in the shelter in his pet shop in a cage for 2 years. So that's why he homed the dog with that family. He helped him get an apartment and all this stuff because they were homeless. And I mean, it's just a really, really sad story. And then and then Johnny put the dog with them, and they were moving to Florida so that they could get work and other stuff and housing. And Delta fucked up and lost the guy's dog.
Oh my God! I didn't know that you knew. You had all that information about the story. I don't think that was public.
Oh yeah, no, we had him in. We had everybody in here on the show. The people were looking for him and all of this, the whole 9 yards. And
I remember you had it posted.
Yeah, and it's on Facebook somewhere. I know if you go to Johnny Ray's page, it's like a whole month of Sunday of stuff about it, but no, Johnny had the dog longer than anybody, and producer friend helped make shit happen, so yeah, but but that's an interesting story, and maybe we'll get an update on whatever happened with Ty. Did you ever hear what happened with him, Paula?
They still haven't found him, and I have sent the girls a request to join us on the show again, and they're trying to coordinate their schedules. So they should be coming back on soon.
Yeah, and send Johnny Ray a request too, because he probably knows what's happening with it.
Yeah, well, I'm blocked. I can't send him anything.
You're blocked. You're blocked from Johnny?
Yep.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Oh my God. You are kidding. Johnny Ray blocked you?
Yes, he did.
You better check again, because he didn't tell me that. Johnny told me that he was in touch with you. Wait
Haven't heard a word.
Oh, okay. Well, Johnny Ray, get in touch with Paula. What the fuck's going on? All right. Hey, oh, that's so funny. Johnny blocked Paula. All right. All I got to say is Pitbull Energy Drink, hiphopbiv.com. They're our sponsor. And Johnny, don't block Pitbull Energy Drink, okay? It's like, I don't know what that's about, but let's fix it and get back in here and get the update on Ty. Angel, have you ever blocked anybody?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Like Paula?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Somebody was talking about your mom, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. You would have went over there. Yeah, I only blocked 2 people in my entire existence. One, only because this one guy kept calling me nigger. And he kept like nigger, and I just got tired of reading it. I didn't mind, you know what I mean? I've been called nigger before. It ain't no big deal. You know, my ego ain't that fragile. You know what I mean? It's like, don't, step on my tennis shoes and I'm going to shoot you kind of shit, you know? So it was like, but I just got tired of it. You know, it was like on YouTube and stuff, you know? But other than that, and this one woman who got mad at me for not wanting to, because my name was Foster Angel, she felt like she had to include me on every tag that she did, like 5 times a day, like 7 days a week, you know, just. And I was like, my name is Foster. I'm not Foster. Well, why is your name that? Well, change your name. Well, why do you hate dogs? So I just had to block her after about 2 weeks of explaining, you know, and it just wasn't happening. So anyway, let's get unblocked. Anybody want a donut?
Yes.
Okay. Don't bite too much. So. Damn, it's good, huh? All right, I share. So, what do we got now? I'm sorry. Is it somebody coming up? I don't have to worry about that, Paula.
Mike.
Oh, okay. Is that coming soon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike. Mike, wait a minute.
Mike's be on today.
Did Mike call late last week or the other time? Can we count on you, Mike? Mike, are you watching this show? If you
he's waiting.
He is?
He's on standby, I think.
All right. So, well, Mike and Angel are in the same neighborhood, right?
They're both on the East Coast. Does that count?
Yeah, I thought
Mike's in Alexandria, or Mike's in, I guess, by D.C.
That's the same thing.
It's a few hours.
It's a train ride or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's like L.A. and San Diego, right?
What?
Yeah.
New York to what?
Yeah, so they need to meet, huh?
What'd you say? New York to what?
New York and D.C.
That's not too far. Yeah, it's like Vegas to LA.
Vegas to LA, yeah. So that's close, and they can hook up, and we make another connection of the world's finest people in the animal world.
All right, Mike, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, there we go.
Oh, shit. Mike!
Hey, what's up, Foster?
You, man. All right, so I owe Rock a buck. How you doing? I don't see a picture.
No, he doesn't have one.
It's not there yet.
Video's not showing yet.
Oh, video is not showing yet?
No.
Is it gonna kick in?
I don't know. I'm just
Right. Did you call him or he called us?
Called him.
All right, let's hang up and try to call back and see if his video kicks in. Here.
All right.
Because I hate those avatars. We're going to hit you. Somebody, whoever it was calling and we hung up on you, we sorry about that. Call back. We do that a lot because if I touch the buttons, it totally automatically fucks up. Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to be leaving, so I gotta go on the field.
Oh yeah, I can believe it, man. But see, all of the rest of us, we wish we were going with you. And thank you so much. We've been on here for 3 hours, man. I appreciate it.
I didn't notice.
Huh?
It's been a good show. I didn't even notice how many hours I've been here.
Yeah, man, we've been 3 hours. I truly appreciate it. And later you can watch the rebroadcast because you and Mike in the same area. And we hope we, uplifted your day a little bit and help spread the word about what you do and let the world know. And be happy you taught some people English today besides all of the other stuff.
There we
go. Angel?
Right, here we go.
Angel's gone.
Yeah, you see, that's why it said can't add too many things.
Oh, okay. Now his picture's there. Angel's gone. Hey, we can see you now. What's happening, buddy?
Yeah, hey, Foster. How's it going?
Oh, man, I can't complain, man. You just ran Angel off the internet, man.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, well, no. It's all good. Were you watching the show earlier?
Of course.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Damn. Did you hear us talking about you?
Of course.
Oh, wow.
But,
okay.
Hey, I know it doesn't matter to me. I know the truth. So
there you go. Mike is a secure man. I like that. Because we got people wanting to beat me up and shit. But that's why I keep rocking the studio. And we got security and stuff. It's like, hey, only people we haven't talked about was Allah. Who is it that makes you who shot up the place in Paris? Who do we have to talk about to make the guys want to rush in here and kill us, Rock? Is that Mohammed?
I got nothing to do with
Oh, come on. Don't be afraid. Play that disclaimer.
I'm trying to get everybody back on, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, we lost everybody. Okay. Well, okay. You still here, Regina?
I'm here, yeah.
Mike's here.
All right. Mike, you there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We just lost your picture. Or his picture's still there.
Still there.
Oh, okay.
Connect. I can't do everything.
I know. Well, maybe Muhammad. If you pray to Muhammad, you might be able to do everything.
So bad.
If you need some help down there, let me know.
Yeah, well, he's only got 2 hands. That's the problem, man.
No, it's just Skype. You can't keep adding, taking things off all the time.
Oh, okay. So he's bringing Paula back up, and he's doing the audio, and he's mixing the phone and all this stuff. Like, shit, it's easy. A baby could do it,
All right.
But so Mike, what's happening? I think we got Paula back. So what's happening, brother? And don't say nothing about Muhammad. All right.
All right.
All right, because that will like, but we got some Muhammad jokes. Let's find some. Let's talk about. No, I'm just kidding. We don't do religion around here. So any of you radical Muslims that's thinking about kicking the door in and shooting us, we talk about God and Jesus and Jehovah and Buddha and anybody of the day, because we about dogs. As long as you don't eat dogs, we cool. So anyway, Mike, welcome back. You came in the last 30 seconds of our last show, so we didn't get a chance to, talk to you about the many things that you're doing and spread the word to the world. We have to tell you because we've gotten a shitload of emails, right? And we have to keep going back to this because this has been part of my mission. Besides, this year we're gonna make a couple of movies about hook or crook. If I have to stick up a couple of 7-Elevens. From our email, we are teaching people in different countries around the world English. That's why they watch our show, because a lot of them don't have cable because HBO is expensive. No, they don't have cable in different countries and different places. Hey, we might be teaching the Taliban English. So that might be a bad thing. Okay, so as long as it's not ISIS, and Rock keeps saying, why are you fucking with those people? You know, it's like, so we need, before we start your interview, Mike, we need you to teach somebody in, and I'm going to pull this up on, so I can tell you guys exactly what countries are learning English from us. We need you to give a English phrase of the day. This is each one of our guests now, we want to, because as I understand it, the people that watch us in the small corners of the world, they learn one sentence and they repeat it over and over. So with your mouth moving right there, give us a sentence to teach some poor person somewhere that really wants to communicate with the world and learn English. Give us an English phrase.
In English or in the language?
No, an English sentence. They'll know. They're gonna repeat it. Like if you said, "Damn, that Foster is such a good-looking guy," you know, then you say that twice, and then they will say that shit all day long. Okay, and then they will repeat it and listen and watch, but they're gonna watch your lips. So go, Mike. You're on with the world.
All right. Paula is very beautiful.
Wait a minute. You don't follow instructions very well, do you? All right, do it one more time, brother.
Put it all on you.
That was good, sir. That was good. No, go right ahead. Do it again.
Paula is very beautiful.
All right. And how would you say that in English?
In English?
Yes.
Or Spanish?
In English.
Paula is very beautiful.
Okay. So there you go, and I'm going to tell you guys what countries are our favorites, and they're learning English.
And
but
she's blushing now, too.
Yeah, well, she's cute like that, you know. She's
all red.
Uh-huh. It's amazing, man, because, let's see, I'm going to pull up. So anyway, okay, so Mike, tell the world that who just learned a bit of English from you, tell them what you do. And where you live at?
I pretty much focus on trying to do my part on saving the animals, pit bulls and dogs in general. A lot of people aren't aware of what's going on in this world. They really haven't been educated, and they kind of just don't see it every day. So you know, it's something about getting the education out there to the people and making them aware of the situations.
Hold on, hold on, Mike.
Hang up and then dial your.
All right.
There we go. I don't know which one.
Okay. All right, we hung up on somebody, so okay, so go right ahead, Mike. I'm sorry we got interrupted with one of the calls got lost. Our lines are lighting up and going dark and everything. Excuse me.
So yeah, basically, 5 months ago, I didn't know anything about pit bulls or bait dogs, and I kind of had the same stereotypes as a lot of people do. And I saw some of the conditions that were going on in New York City, and I tried to adopt a dog that was a bait dog, and they ended up returning it to the owner. And then finally, I ended up with an 8-month-old pit bull from Brooklyn Shelter, which I named him Brooklyn, and they were going to kill him because he had kennel cough.
Wow.
And it's amazing what goes on in these shelters today. It's amazing some of the management teams that are really just not into it and doing the right things. Right. And it's really a call for change.
Right, right. And how do you see about going about that?
Well, I've jumped into the situation, and I've seen how rescues work and how the shelters work, and I've transported, I've done all different aspects, and I see the change happening from the top. I say you take it to the top and let it trickle down, and let the laws be passed, and let the laws of the nation stand for what we are as Americans and how we treat our animals.
That's right. But see, what I like, I really like what you're doing, man, because, again, you know, we're just a lonely little show, you know, that nobody knows about, tucked away in a cave and behind the Hollywood sign. But, you know, we try to bring people together, man, and because Paula and I have these, you know, conversations off the air. If one, stopping all of the infighting in the dog community, but two, coming together as a community worldwide for political change, for supporting the kind of stuff that you're doing, and everybody says, oh, political, but we all have the same, quest. I don't care if it's a German Shepherd or it's a pit bull, if it's a horse or if it's a dolphin, and it's for the betterment between the animal-human condition, and interaction. And I say political is one of the major ways, because if you affect people's votes, they'll pay attention to you.
Oh, yes, sir.
So are you just working in the Virginia area, or are you trying to? What is the things that you're trying to get past? What are they, and how effective or how broad are they?
Well, the scope of it is what's called the Congressional Caucus for Animal Welfare. Anybody can Google that online. They have 15 bills that need to be passed. They are laws that have been written, and they all are animal welfare laws. Basically, I've spoke with my congressman, Rob Whitman. I've been to his office a couple times. He has 4 Labradors and a Beagle. His whole team is into animal advocacy and the welfare of the animals, and they're contacting their fellow congressmen to get them all together, the good old boy network, to say, hey, let's vote on this. Let's get this passed through the House and the Senate and the Congress.
Right.
And let's make these laws that need to change this nation.
And he's on top of it?
Yes, sir, he is. And if he's not, I follow up on it.
So what's the status right now? You got something coming up where they're going to be voting, or anything that our fans and the people, out there around the world, and, the 2 people that follow us could help with?
Well, the status is I've got some congressmen on board. I actually met a congressman that wrote the banning of gas chambers in the nation.
Yes.
I also went to the Senate building and spoke with senators there. I've written 2 extensive letters along with follow-up letters to get them to change and get these laws passed. My next step, probably next week, will be the House of Representatives. And mind you, there's 535 offices that you have to visit on foot with your letter to meet them in person and make a stance. I'm getting in great shape and enjoying meeting the people and, just doing the right thing.
Right.
And it's important.
Right.
It's important for the animals. It's important for our nation. And it's important to me as well.
Right. And I'm sorry, Paula, were you saying something? Oh, that's my feedback?
Kisses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. What is it like, man, when you walk into, a senator's office? I mean, first of all, it's got to be hard to get a damn appointment when you say you want to come in and talk about dogs, right? They'd be like, oh, God, one of these red paint throwing on people's fur coat people, right?
Well, it's difficult, sure, but persistence is what makes it happen. I've had 2 meetings with my congressman, and basically, if you go to the Rayburn Building in Washington, D.C., and any person in this country can do that, as long as you can make it through the metal detector, you have access to all 4 floors in every office of the congressman's building.
Really?
So, you walk in their double doors, and you speak to the secretary, and you get their animal rights people out there, and every once and again you get to meet the congressman or the senator.
Really? Well, that metal
so
detector.
It just depends on their schedule, and
yeah, no, I was saying
it just depends on their schedule, and
yeah.
No,
go ahead. I'm sorry. I think we're crossing it's going slow.
It's all right.
No, I was saying that metal detector would take me out every time. So it's like, so it's like, but so how much time is your pitch? Because I know in Washington you have them, you got a what do they call it? Like crabs in a barrel. You know, it's like shooting ducks in a barrel. But here we have our state capital in Sacramento. You know, and so I haven't had any contact with the political world here in Los Angeles. One of the local officials. What do you call
Board of directors.
Yeah, but here in L.A. they call them something different. What is Mark Ridley Thomas?
I can imagine what they call him.
Councilman. Councilman. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, they call him councilman here. And you know, his office has been open to, you know, us talking about stuff and coming in, but I just haven't ever done it. So I'm really interested in about, you know, the process, man. I mean, when you walk in there, how much time do they give you?
Well, I mean, you could stay there as long as you like, but basically you're trying to cover as much ground as possible. And what I would do is I'd go in there and I'd express who I was. I would present my letter. I would say, can you please give this to your congressperson or senator? And if they're there, can I speak with them for a moment? If not, do you have an animal activist person I can talk to? And at that point, if I don't get any of those answers, then I get a business card, and then I send a follow-up email along with the original letter. Mm-hmm. And then you basically go from there and you set up appointments and you go back and visit with them. Now, in Los Angeles County, they have a shelter out there called Baldwin Park Shelter.
Baldwin Park, that's right. Actually close to my house. But hold it right there for a second.
Well, then you're the man I need to talk to.
Really?
Because we need some help, my friend.
Doc, I mean, shit, I can be there. I can be at the Baldwin Park Shelter in like
Let me
5
email
minutes.
you this letter I wrote.
Hey.
I had some, we have a thread on Facebook going. I have some wonderful people in there that have been helping out. And we've got this letter going that's going to the California congressman, the board of directors over there. And we're trying to work on some shelter reform and to get a couple of those people out of that shelter that's not doing too well.
Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I live like. I'm serious. I can be at the Baldwin Park Shelter in probably 5 or 6 minutes. That's how close it is to my house.
You're my man in California.
Yeah. Oh man, and you know, it is, and I'm not even gonna say nothing because I want to be as much help as I can. So you guys got the info. Just let me know because you know I get upset about. As Paula knows, people tagging me, you know, I mean, I'm like tagged 600 times a day and all this kind of stuff. And it gets insane, you know, and then people tagging me for this and that, and adoption. And I do this show, you know, Paula and I do this. And Paula's a much better man than I am, but we do conversations with a pit bull. She sleeps like 30 seconds a day. And probably while she's driving, and you know, this is what I do. This is the most that I can add. I can't rescue. I can't do adoption. I can't, you know, I can't cross post. I can't do all of that stuff. But what I can do is what you're talking about. So, you know, I'd be more than happy to help with that because that's something close to my house, and I drive past that place, and I've been in it, you know, I mean, 50 times, you know, and Isn't
that where Gabby hangs out?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my dog has been in there. I've had to go pick my dog up because, you know, she's got part of the escape artist in her, and you know she's what they call a repeat offender, and so I had to give it to them at the Baldwin Park Shelter. We have such a relationship that they stopped charging us for when my dog ends up there. They just like say, "Come get her," you know. But
so you probably don't have to show ID anymore.
No, pretty much. But the place, and I haven't been to a shitload of shelters, but it's kind of a dump. I mean, it could use upgrading. That's for damn sure, you know. I mean, like the shelter in South Central Los Angeles, it's like a new facility, man. You know, you been over there? It's like the bomb, man. And we shot And you ain't supposed to even be able to take cameras, but you know us. We can't read, so we don't understand the signs. You know, so Danny and I, we took cameras in and we shot and
Cat room, exotic animal room, and house.
oh, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's all air conditioned and and you know, Baldwin Park is like, God, you know, it's all concrete and it's cold and yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
that's. I hear you there. I mean, you know, the shelter there, as well as many other shelters across the nation, you know, need some reform, and they need some different management, and they need some different people with a vision to save the dogs instead of just putting them down because they have kennel cough or because they claim they're abusive. And, you know, you could really delve into a lot of different scenarios because I know there's a lot of kennels and shelters that deem dogs dangerous or vicious just because they've been locked up for 3 months and they're stuck there in the shelter. Of course, if you were caged up in the jail, you'd be vicious and dangerous too.
That's it. But see, that's the whole thing.
You know what I'm saying, my friend?
Oh, totally. Mike, what it is, you know, is that, and I'm glad, you know, you again, you know, you guys all do the work that I so admire, but I think that these people actually end up, you know, with burnout, right? You know, and they just don't. Paula, it becomes a tedious thing. They end up. It's like if you had a guard that worked in the prison for 20 years. You know, it's like he becomes a convict. Really, you know, it's like because anything that you're around all day, every day, and yeah, and they become cold and heartless, you know, so it's almost not their fault. It is the system. They need to figure out some sort of a system of rotation, you know. You shouldn't be able to be at a shelter for, you know, like 5, 6, 7 years, you know. That's just too much. You know, they need to rotate your ass back into the truck. And, you know, bring in some fresh blood and some fresh minds and different attitudes, you know?
Right. Exactly. Well, yeah, and a lot of the problems down in the South and Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina, that stems from those being county shelters. They have to follow county laws, and the county employees are just grateful in this economy to have a job and to get a county check. Right. And they basically do what they're told. They do it however they're told to do it, and that's all they really put into it. And I don't want to say all of them, because I have ran across some that are really exceptional.
We found some in Indiana.
They go out of their way and they do the most to get these dogs adopted. But for the general part of it, that's one of the problems that I see.
Right. And so are you part of a network or something that where you've been joining people together all around the country to, you know, try to make this change and to focus and pay attention to people?
Well, not necessarily a network. I've pretty much I've watched and focused on all the different ideas that people have had to save the animals. I've, you know, like I said earlier, I've done the transporting and I've adopted a couple dogs and I've watched the rescues. I've volunteered at shelters. When I go to transport dogs, I go inside the shelters. I went to the shelter down in Marion, South Carolina, and I've watched to see what they were doing, you know, brought them some dog supplies and, you know, just, you have to really see the whole picture to find the ultimate solution.
Right.
And I've got a lot of friends and a lot of people that are really adamant about this and they're stepping forward. They're contacting me through my Facebook page. And then I went ahead yesterday or late last night and I put up another Facebook page, which is a community, and it's called Power for the Paws. And it's basically just an informational Facebook page that when people are going to save a dog, they can click on a link and they can find out the shelter information. Or if they want to find a great rescue, they can get information on that, or what the local states are doing to change the laws, and, you know, all the different things that people need to know and be educated on to save these animals. And I could go around from now until 3 lifetimes from now and go to every single shelter and try to help each one individually, but that will never, ever solve the problem. We have to focus on the bigger issues and educate these people and get your dogs spayed and neutered and your cats and everything. It's a totally big, complex concern and issue. But yeah, I'm trying to bring everybody together, everybody that I know and everybody who really wants to be in it and to win it.
So, Regina. Is that Regina? Regina, you there?
No, Regina's gone.
Oh.
That's the young lady.
Who is?
Pronounce her name.
Oh no, that's Bronin. Brun.
The lady on the phone.
Hello? I don't think she's there. Hello?
Hello? You still on the phone?
I'm here.
Okay, there you go.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, I tried to mute it because I didn't know if I was on there or not. So I was
okay.
multitasking.
No. Okay, no. You're here. What do you think about what Mike is talking about and what he's doing, his work?
I think it's amazing. I think he's doing a amazing job. It takes an army to save them, like I said, and I think that everybody working together with different types of things is just huge.
Yeah, I think it's really strange and amazing that Mike is all the way in Virginia and he says that there's a problem in the shelter down the street from my house. I mean, out of all that, that's so funny because that's as close. We've been doing this 2 years, man. And, we've talked to people all over the world, and it's the first time this shit has come home to roost, Paula.
That's right. I'm up in your backyard.
Yeah. So literally, I have to say, anything that I can do to help, man, I'm down for that. So we're gonna talk off the air. Paula will give you my number, and I'll give it to you if we haven't already. I think I did or something, but yeah, we'll talk, man, because I could be the undercover brother. It's really interesting because, I often wondered about them, and, I'm not going to say anything in public because they already put the disclaimer out, so I guess it don't matter, But, those jokes about the police in the donut shop, right? Yeah, well, it's interesting. That's all I can say to you. So, and I want to get, your information, Mike, in terms of what you know about, the shelter, because, again, it's if it's here in L.A., I can affect change, man. We've been building, low friends in high places, man. And so who knows what can happen,
Yeah, Foster. And in reality, the truth is, it's all in who you know and how good the cookies are.
Yeah, exactly.
You can bring people together and you can make it happen. You just have to motivate and keep pushing forward.
Yep. Yep. And what I was trying to see, what it was somebody in there. Oops, here we go. The Paula.
Yes.
Okay, so we have another set of dogs from you or Regina because I don't want to run out of time on the dogs. So Mike can hold on and stay with us. So I don't want you guys cursing me out and stuff later on tomorrow. We didn't get the dogs on. Because you were talking.
We make sure we try to get the dogs on. That's my job.
Yep. So, where we gonna go to? You guys got dogs now?
I have dogs. If Rock is ready or can be ready in a moment.
I'm ready to go. Always ready.
Okay. Let's see. Hope should be our first one.
Ready with Hope?
Hope is approximately a year old. She is so sweet. You would never guess that she was a former bait dog. Hope is a little unsure of dogs and cats, and that's understandable. She loves to love and get attention, something she was cheated out of in her former life. She is oh so sweet, and she's looking for her forever home. Now we have Toby. Look at this handsome guy. He is good with all animals. Toby is crate trained and does great on a lead. And he's only about 7 months old. So imagine what he'll be like when he gets a little bit older. He would make a wonderful playmate and would like to hang out with you if you want to take him home with you. Now we have Mick. Mick, oh boy. Mick is the resident escape artist. So he's going to need a really special set of parents. He's a Boston Terrier Pit blend. He's over a year old, and he tends to be a little dominant. So if you are adding him to your family with other fur children, it would need to be a submissive male or female. Now we have Omega. Oh my. Omega is an older gentleman at 6 years old, and he spent 3 of those 6 years on a chain. Omega is an English bull mix, and he is very friendly. He is neutered, and he is good with all dogs. Now, these adoptable dogs are with Save My Tail Animal Rescue Incorporated, Evansville, Tennessee, and you can reach them at 423-775-1838. Now, this next little girl, this lovable lab pit mix girl, is named Marla. Marla is available for adoption. She is unaltered, about a year old, and she weighs around 40 pounds. This little Spitfire is just as rambunctious as she looks in her picture. She's an outside girl, good with most dogs. She will try to be dominant, especially over food. Basically, she is as sweet as she can be, and she tries very hard to please her human. She has no manners, but she just hasn't been worked with since she is young, and she is a quick learner, so there's a good possibility that she is very highly trainable. Now we have Ginger. This beautiful female lab pit terrier blend is small. She weighs approximately 40 pounds. She's right at a year old, and she is the sweetest thing. She is not too high-strung, and she has some manners. She does let her natural instincts get the better of her. So, best that you don't add her to a home with cats. Now we have Stella. Stella was picked up as a stray, and she's now in foster. She's a blonde female pit mix, vaccinated, spayed. She's about 3 years old. Her ears are crudely cropped. Stella is needing an adopter, rescue, or a home of her very own. Now the next one, and this is our last one for the day, Rocky. Rocky is a 1-year-old neutered male pit bull boxer cross. He's kind of a reddish in color. He currently weighs 41 pounds. He has had all of his vaccinations. Rocky was abandoned with a severe compound fracture of his front leg in June of last year. Everything was done to attempt to save the leg. However, due to severe infection and non-union of the fracture site, the front leg had to be amputated to save Rocky's life. Rocky has recovered from his surgery, and he is doing remarkably well. He's very lovable, and he likes to run and play. Yes, I said run and play. He likes other dogs to play with, but due to his size and his playfulness, we would suggest a home with dogs around his size to play with. He is heartworm negative and current on all vaccinations. These dogs are located at Forever Friends and Rescue. That's located in Childress, Texas. You can contact Terry Hawley, 940-585-7094, or Ann Seahorn. Her number is 940-585-6035. And as always, if you need any contact information on these lovely, adoptable, lovable dogs that you've seen on our show today, you can hit me up on Paws Pit Parade or send me a PM, Paula Archer, on Facebook. That's all of our lovely, lovely dogs for today.
Well, all right. Thank you so much, Paula Archer. And we just saved another, how many dogs was that?
23, about 30 dogs we had on the show today.
30 dogs.
Regina, yeah,
wow.
Between what I have and Regina's. So.
Wow, that's amazing. Did we lose Mike?
Yeah, he's coming back up.
Oh, Mike is coming back up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mike, we're gonna do 2 commercials real quick because I need to call my probation officer. I need to go to the bathroom and rock. Can we? Let me see. Mr. Smith. No. We'll be right back in 2 minutes. If that's
all right.
After, and you guys don't go nowhere. All right.
All right.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
I retired in 2010 because my doctors told me that I had a failing heart.
What up, my friend? Nice to see you. My name is Joseph Donofrio. I'm a fight promoter. Now, I have a fight coming up. I don't know if you're interested in coming back out. I'd like to see us raise about $15,000 for your cause.
Well, with my doctor's concerns, I was really taking this fight. But I just wanted to show you this one. It's pretty graphic. It's pretty bad. Reward offered after dog found dead to be painted into it. So I put it on the Donofrio and I told my men.
You know, a guy that's going to go into the ring to raise money for dogs that are homeless and try to keep them fed.
I can't understand why you would put your body through something like this.
I'd hate to see something happen to him, knowing that I probably should have stopped him.
Every day he comes home and there's something, broken toe, ripped bicep.
If the other
other athletes in our society, the difference the world would be if they all would just take a moment and help out where they came from.
Gordon is a hero. He's donating his time, his money, his resources to building a no-kill shelter.
Well, they call me the dog fighter because I actually climb into a cage and I fight for the dogs.
I use him 100% in everything he does. I believe in him.
Dad, what's for dinner?
Whoever came up with the term man's best friend, they couldn't have picked a better group of words to put together.
I've watched things in the human-animal interaction remain the same for years. Nothing has changed. Abusers, breeders, dog fighters maim and torture creatures who can't protect themselves. 1 month ago, I picked 3 of the worst animal abuse cases that I could find. I used these people to test my theory. What if the abusers got treated like dogs the dogs they tortured?
Pardon me, I'm Detective Will. Detective Smith.
You're kidding, right?
You want to go to jail today?
Herbie.
Boy, I told you about that dog.
The dog fight's going on. What's
I
going
ain't
on?
no snitch, bro. I don't know nothing, man. 1 hour and a half of fucking my dog, Carly.
Please, somebody help me.
Please, somebody help me. Ah, that's my favorite part, Paula. That's what we want to hear them fucking animal abusers saying. Please, somebody help me. Because the dogs couldn't say it, you know? The animals couldn't say it, you know? With these abusing assholes. You know, that Breeder X is some creative shit. You know? The more I look at it, Huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I like it. And it looks good, too. Mike, have you checked out Breeder X?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, man. Well, you got to do that, you know, because next time you come on, you have something to tell us about what you think, man. It's all over Paula's page, the Breeder X support group and stuff. But go to our YouTube channel, Foster's Animal World, and check out Breeder X and give us some feedback and some ideas, man, because, you know, we have no budget. You know, we made that whole web series on, whoa, I'm shrinking again. I keep hitting this thing on my chair and I drop down like Mickey Rooney. We made that whole series on, you know, Pitbull energy drink cans, taking them back to the recycler and shit, you know?
On a quarter.
Huh?
On a quarter.
That's right. And then Paula was doing women in the neighborhood's hair on the weekend and stuff for a little extra money. That's how we were able to feed people and stuff, you know. So it's just been rough, but we getting it done, you know. So check it out and let us know what you think.
All right, sure will.
All right. So, Brownman.
Yes.
Okay, so you've been quiet, babe. What do you think? What do you got to say? Anything? Because Paula, we don't have anybody else Skyping, right? Today?
No.
Okay, because when we are done with Mike and stuff, you know, we're gonna probably get out of here because Rock told me there's some guys outside standing around waiting for me, so he's gonna slide me out the back door. So, but you know, Brownman, you got anything you want to say with us?
Yeah, just I wanted to say I have seen Breeder X, and I think that you are doing an amazing job with that, and I hope to see that either on a series or the big screen. You know, I mean, I will tell you from my own personal experience, it was very intense, extremely intense, and my stomach hurt pretty bad in the beginning when I was seeing, implying, what was going on, and then towards the end. I was waiting I can't wait to find out what happens to that son of a what. So,
I know.
I can't wait. So the other thing is I can't thank y'all enough for what y'all do for the animals. It's awesome. And, I did friend request Paula and I think a couple of others. If, I can give you my Shadow Dog Rescues, the administrator's information to y'all and, maybe y'all can get in contact. I mean, like I said, it takes an army to save these babies, and we need all the help we can get doing it. We've got a lot of dogs that, they get overlooked because they're, either older bully breeds or, just maybe not good with other dogs, whatever it may be. So, any kind of help, working as a team together would be awesome.
Well, thank you so much. A lot of that Breeder X came about because of Paula. It's like, it's like, I just, she wouldn't leave me alone, and I would say, no, you don't get any input. And she'd be, listen, you fucking, and I'd be, okay, all right, I'll listen to you. So I did, so a lot of it. So, Mike, you got to see it, really do. You're missing out. I guarantee you this, Mike. If you've ever seen anything like it, I'll eat part of this microphone, okay? So you call me and say, Foster, I've seen that before, So, yeah. So, and, the one thing that I did want to say, Brown, is Paula, what do you think about it? Because, guys, we got to get this, and everybody keeps saying is that we're, okay, what if we started a Facebook page, FX, we want Breeder X, or FX put Breeder X on, program Breeder X, FX program Breeder X, because, because FX, their new, I don't know if you've seen their new commercials, where they say, not afraid or no fear, to do the extreme, to go that extra distance. And, of course, I mean, FX has had on all the bomb shows that I love, but do something to make this thing get on the network, because it's, that's where the broad audience is. And just shake it up one time, It's either that or Oprah program. We started Oprah page, Oprah program Breeder X on OM or O or whatever, because, she owned every damn thing. So, and she needs, okay, Rock's looking for the disclaimer button again. Come on, damn it, Oprah. Fuck, come on. Hey, do something for the animals, babe. Hey.
I think FX is afraid of Breeder X.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Why?
I think they are afraid of Breeder X because they wouldn't be able to handle how much it would explode.
Oh, well, I say this: if
they just can't handle it.
Well, I'll tell you, I bet you, if FX took a look at it, and they gave us a deal, we'd be tied, if not beating, American Horror Story. Because more people would relate to the dogs. What is 74 million dog owners? So it would be more people watching the dog stories than American Horror Stories. What do you think, Rock? Right? Yeah, because, this is... Mike, I'm sorry to leave you out of the mix here, bro. Listen, it's, you got to see it, but it's kind of like what we're talking about, Breeder X. You familiar with the show Dexter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some episodes.
Okay, well, Breeder X is Dexter for dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to see it, man. And then, and since you haven't seen it, that's good because most people who come on here have. So now you get a return visit. So you coming back 3 times, bro. All right?
All right.
So you just got to Skype in next week. That's your homework assignment, all right? So I'm your inside guy in Baldwin Park. Although I don't live in Baldwin Park, I live in the next city over. And, you know, you're going to return with your critique and suggestions or ideas for help on Breeder X, okay?
Okay, perfect.
And since you're a political guy, you know, we have to put you in the mix. And Paula, we're gonna get together and Brown on this FX program, Breeder X, right?
Do you have a petition for them by any chance set up?
I don't know anything about petitions.
That's what you need.
I told you I can't.
People jump all over that stuff.
I can't spell petition. I'm telling you. Listen, I keep telling you. Once it gets past Foster Quarter, I go like, okay.
And you know, he's telling the truth. I've edited some of his things, and I just kind of scratch my head and.
That's right.
And, you know,
she said, is that a G or a T?
Funny.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought that petitions, because they, you know, people share them on Facebook. I mean, they're huge for, I mean, I know a lot of things that have happened, you know, are done, you know, by petitions. And, you know, it's Facebook generated most of the time. And
Really?
people really jump on it. And I'll be honest with you, I know a lot of people here in Orlando that know who you are, have seen, you know, your show, have, you know, that would be huge supporters of it. So it's an idea. I mean, it's just an idea.
Yeah, no, wait a minute. I like this. But see, I never understood the petition part because, see, when I think petition, I think kind of like what Mike is doing, where it's a excuse me, it's a political kind of a thing. But you can do a petition for a action or for an awareness.
Did you see what happened with SeaWorld? That's what, when they did when the whole thing happened with SeaWorld, people petitioned for them. They lost. People were pulling out of their, I forget what it was. I think Budweiser or somebody was having some kind of event. I can't remember which one. People pulled out of it. There were stars that were going to perform, and they bailed because of that petition that was brought up. They did not want their names dragged through the mud. And when there's enough light shed on something, they demand for there to be a show done or something done in general. When you have millions of people that are signing a petition, I mean, it's kind of hard to look the other way. So that's a way that, like, FX can kind of go like, oh, wow, there's a lot of people that want to see this.
They want to see it. That's a brilliant. What the hell have you been, bro? Paula, you got her number?
Huh?
Yeah, Brownie. Yeah. You know, you get in touch with Paula. We got, and then we got Mike.
Request. I think I sent you one a few minutes ago, I think.
Okay, and we got Mike.
I don't always get to my messages and friend requests.
Right, don't friend request her, please. Yeah, you guys email each other and do the PM to Paula or something.
Okay,
you know.
yeah, I'll PM her. Yeah, I don't know if she'll see it with the other box, but I'll be happy to, you know, help with whatever I can. If you need help, you know, set it up or anything, I'll help you the best I can.
Absolutely, because right now here I'm afraid. I don't know, what is it? I think I got like something like 122 friend requests right now. You know? So by the time I get to that shit, it was like I can't, you know.
They're going to turn your page into a group.
Oh, man, it's ridiculous. But I'm telling you, I'm deleting people, though. You know, it's like if you just using me to cross-post or whatever, I don't tag me, I can't deal with it, you know. So, but this is a brilliant, you know, I never understood how the petitions work. But this is brilliant because we could do... Now, is it possible? And I mean, and again, see, we had a political guy here with Mike, right? Because we all gonna be working way closer. Because some other people were speaking to me about what you do, Mike. So we're gonna have a good time in the future coming up here. But could we tag like FX and Oprah in one petition, or we got to pick one?
That could be possible, but you know, the way I see it, petitions are great and they do get everybody involved. But sometimes they take a while to get all the signatures. I feel it's more sufficient to go directly to the directors or the producers, or even write Oprah a direct letter. Or
Mike, let me tell you something, brother. Yeah, okay, you in Virginia. No, I know, but you in Virginia, right?
Yes, I am.
Living in Hollywood, let me tell you, man, this is a third-party town. You got to have an agent, okay? You know, this is agent city. They got the system set up so that everybody gets their cut. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it is not possible to just go to FX. That just is not a reality. It's easier to get to your congressman than it is to get to the development person at FX, brother. You know, and at Universal and at Warner Brothers and at CBS, and you know, you got to be connected. And being the, you know, I was born a poor black child. You know, I'm just not connected. You like that, you know. And again, you know, as Paul was saying, see, I don't do the politics, right? Maybe you know, I should, because I've helped some of the biggest people, you know, some of the biggest directors in the business get started and giving them their first job and recognizing talent, and a lot of other people behind the scenes. I can honestly say, yes, I have, you know, I helped start them and support their careers in the beginning when nobody would, but I haven't, you know, played the game, you know, to the point of agents and managers. I don't have that. So I'm sticking in my area, and hopefully one day that will happen and we will get an agent. You know, Oprah, I don't need an agent if I had some Selma love. You know? I had some Precious love. If I had some Harpo, I was going to kill you. Whatever, you know. I mean, I love Oprah. I got to be honest with you, man. You know, it's like Oprah, George Lopez, these it's a few of the cool people. But I like this petition thing. I honestly do, because I've signed enough fucking petitions, you know, in the last 3 goddamn years that, you know, some bitches can come out the woodwork and sign a petition for me. And again, the bottom line is, it's just about making some noise to separate our project from the pack, right, Paula?
That's right.
That's all we need. So we'll become the crazy people on Facebook that petitioned FX, you know, and we'll see what these bastards do. They ain't even got to watch nothing to do nothing. All they got to do is hit the some bitch page, right?
It's the whole Field of Dreams theory. If you build it, it will come.
They will come. Damn.
Right?
Well, that's what we say. So, Mike, yeah, I like that. So we're gonna come back to this. So in closing, do you have anything else you want to share that we didn't get out, man? Because, you know, we got off on, you got me on the Baldwin Park thing, hands down. So whatever you need, me and you're going to team up on that. But what else do you need to, we can help you with, or you want to say?
Well, I'm pretty much, like I was saying earlier, I put up a Facebook page. It's a community. It's called Power for the Pause. It's an educational information. Well, it's a high five is what you're supposed to do with the little 5.
Oh, is it like that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Y'all got a logo and stuff? It's on Facebook, right?
Yeah, it's on Facebook. Power for the Pause.
Power for the Pause. I'm going there now.
Pause.
I know, Mike.
P-A-W-S.
I've talked to you on Facebook before.
And one of the other things I'm working on is a no-kill shelter in Trenton, New Jersey. It's going to be 28,000 square feet, and we're going to try to save some of the dogs out of New York City and all up and down the East Coast, and have boarding, fosters, adopters, pledgers, dog grooming services, pet supplies, a total shelter for each and every person to come and experience the fine world of adopting shelter pets and adopting great animals.
Cool. Let's see. I had PPO.
Bro, come here, boy. Come here. Making a lot of noise. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Power for the Pause. All four words, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if it's the internet here or what. All right. So yep. See, it's trying. The internet is saying, "Hey, man, you've just been on too long. We don't want to give you no love." Boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to pull it up. So you're going to look at Breeder X. I'm going to pull up Power for the Paws and like it, and we'll be in touch, and we'll be sharing. Broen just came with the $1 million idea. So, Broen, okay, there come Power for the Paws. There we go. All right. And you got 7,000 people like this, and let's – wait a minute. Power for the Paws nonprofit. Is it the dog with the horn, the New Year's Eve horn, or the one in the front seat?
The one in the front seat. That's Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. So
He's
the other
my
one.
rescue dog.
Oh, okay. The other one must be. That's a party site. That's 7,000. All right. You at 365. So we were. Mike was like, well, when the fuck did that happen? You know, it's. All right, so now you just went from
357 in 24 hours.
Oh, well, it's like you got 366 now.
Wow, 24 hours, that's pretty good.
There you go. That's damn good. You know, it's like, so we'll be sending people. And so, guys, Paula?
Yes?
We got all our dogs out, right? All right, cool. So I'm going to do that favorite. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our animal family. FOSTER. See you real fucking soon. Hey, guys, it's been great. I'm telling you, thank you for the time. And I hope we saved some animals today. We got some dogs adopted, found some new homes. If not, foster, damn it. Not me, but foster some dogs, you know, become a foster. You ain't got to be like me because, you know, you'd be like born a poor black child. But we're going to have a show on FX, god damn it. We're going to have Breeder X. If you don't know about Breeder X, you should go check it out. If you do know about it, then tell some fucking body, okay? Because this is the hottest shit. Don't come around trying to know me and Paula later on. After it blows up and she'll become hey, I liked it. I was supporting y'all. Fuck that, okay? Because we just going to make a bunch of other dog movies. We're going to make more dog TV shows. We're going to blow the fucking internet up. We're going to rescue dogs. We're going to shelter dogs. We're going to improve the shelter situation around the globe. At least we're going to take over the United States and change the shit with people like Mike. We're going to stop the people losing their dogs with the sad-ass humans. You know what? David Letterman had stupid pet tricks. The stupid human tricks is the reason. The stupid pet tricks is losing your dog, not having your dog with a chip, not having your dog on a leash, locking your dog in the backyard and without any kind of identification for him, chaining your dog up, you stupid asshole. Do not chain your dog up all day, every day, because you are making a convict. You are making a insane person. Just like you lock somebody in a cage and you leave them chained up, it's just a bad accident waiting to happen. And socialize your animals, you assholes. Spade and neuter your dogs. You're like, Jesus, I thought this was a happy show. No, all we're saying is we hate stupid people. We hate stupid humans because the animals are suffering because of a few uneducated assholes. So, Breeder X, dog fighters, we hate you. Backyard breeders, we hate you. People that don't spade and neuter, we hate you. And what else, Paula? This is our love fest, huh, guys?
Puppy mills.
Puppy mills. Damn it. Thank you, Mike. I almost forgot about that. Jesus Christ. Exactly. And we're not going to say that, we're not going to condone any group, but you Amish motherfuckers. No, I mean, what these puppy mills are? If you are a group of individuals who are breeding dogs like chickens, you are the people who just tuned in on and you're crossing across the internet and you call some shit. It's like, who the fuck is this crazy dude? I'm saying that there are people, talk to him, Mike, that are breeding dogs in cages that they can't even turn around. They breeding them, it's like insane. And then the stuff that's happening. There are people, hey, stopcrush.org. is people stepping on puppies, stepping on little bitty animals and shit for sexual pleasure. This needs to change. We have to educate the public. You guys got to be proactive. You know, it takes a village, as Hillary, the next president of the United States, said. Oh, he didn't say that. No, I'm not. I'm an independent. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I just want a better world. So you North Korean assholes, don't nuke us. All right, and any of you, Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, have I offended enough people yet, Paula?
I think you're working on the list.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, hey, this is Foster's Animal World. You don't have to worry about, killing me because, I don't matter any damn way. We don't have but 6 listeners, and 3 of them are learning English from us. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in to our little morning party, and we hope we gave you a little bit of education and made you smile, even if not laugh. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.